Dobbie. Lord Dobbie. Evening, Maz. Evening, Rats. Do a little bit of art. Get a few projects done. Got to get him chopped up. Get him ready to go for tomorrow. Pretty cool. Little Lord Dobbie's here, boys and girls. It's a bit late at night. It's very, very late. So I don't want to disturb you little stooges in any way. All right, if I get a little fairies in the room, little fudge packers in the room, it's a bit late at night for you boys. So you better go Betty Buys. Okay? All right, we don't want none of them here today. I'm not putting up with any of them. That's right, boys and girls. Anyway, we're here to cut him up. That's what we're here to do. She got it everywhere. She got the lipstick everywhere, all over everything. God bless her. I don't care. You know what I mean? She's the one in there yelling and screaming, not me. She doesn't care either, mate. She's got drawfuls of the shit. She's got fucking drawfuls of the stuff. It's ridiculous. You girls collect it, think it's going to be worth something. It's fucking, this is shit, you got to throw it away. BC, how are you, man? It's good to see you, boys and girls. Good to see you. Thanks very much for coming, or thanks very much for coming. Hello, boys and girls. Hey, a little bit of late night garage arts with fucking Lord Dobbie. Fucking Lord Dobbie is seated, and he is duly crowned fucking king of the trolls. The trolls get trolled here, boys and girls. Fucking no chance with him here. Anyway, he came up pretty good. Right, nice big chunky mask. All right, so, yeah, fucking very happy with him. His nickname is Fat Boy. His nickname's Fat Boy, Fathead, fucking, I don't know, fucking Fat Boy, Fathead. Get an occasional bit of hair come out, there's nothing wrong with that. Fucking, he's only just been made. So it takes a few days for it to, any loose bits or whatever, it's all good. Yeah. The feminazis are trying to make a law in Holland where men have a go at a course on how to treat women every month. You've got to be fucking kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, my God, the men are in a lot of trouble. Can you imagine trying to get some pussy over there? Can you imagine it? Can you imagine the rules and regulations the bitch would have you under? Can you imagine if she screamed fucking rape? Oh, my God. Oh. And it's worse enough that the UK, have a look, ladies and gentlemen, Google it, UK porn pass, look it up. You know, it's a fact. It's law. The Europeans or whatever have come down with the Article 13 and Article 11, and it gives them complete control over all that shit. And now they need a pass, and you need to go to your local, you know, milk bar or whatever, and buy a porn pass. You need to buy a porn pass. And if anybody doesn't believe me, just go and Google it. Go and fucking Google it, and you'll see I'm right. They need a porn pass, boys. All right. You need a porn pass. You better fucking tell the lady what you need it for. Fucking, oh, I need some BBC, fucking slamming some white ass, and she'll give you the porn pass for that for £10. And if you don't have that, then the ISP knows that you've been on the site, and they're going to raid your fucking house and arrest you. Okay, because you're not allowed to watch that. You're not allowed to watch that without a license. Show me your license. Show me your license for the triple gangbang. You haven't got a license for that. You've only bought one for BBC. You have to stick with that tonight. You can't watch the other one. All right. But that's serious though. You got to go down there. It's and prove that you're over age. That's how they've limited it all. You know, for over age. You know, you got to prove your age. Age verification. You're not allowed to fucking watch it. So you go down and you buy a porn pass. Fucking have a laugh. Have a laugh at that, boys and girls. Oh, lately I've been downloaded like a motherfucker. Just download, boys, because there's going to come a time that everywhere will be the same. Everywhere will be the same, boys. They instituted a law. It doesn't matter where it is and what country, just to see what the waters are like, see if it gets passed, see what the public reaction is. And then as soon as they get that, it's rolled out everywhere. Everywhere gets the same law. Or one world government, one world army, one world religion, one world. So don't think that all these laws don't apply. Okay, it's just a matter of time. And what if they can get the right people in the right place at the right time. That's all it takes. A little vote. Just a little vote. Just put your hand in the air. Have a little vote. Okay? That's it. Too many underage wankers in the world, Chris. But it's legendary, isn't it? Isn't it just as funny as fuck when you think about it? Like, it really is funny as fuck that they need a porn pass. Okay, it's because of Article 13 has been passed in the European Union. Had all protests throughout Europe with all the English people and all that protesting Article 13, but it's copyright and it deals with everything, boys. Like, it's all going to be shut down. YouTube, everything. If anybody comments on, we're fine in the Western world. I'm talking in Europe. Okay, so tower on power. If you fucking kick it around, bro, it's coming your way. It's fucking coming. And it doesn't matter how you try and tell me I don't know what I'm talking about, and I don't know this, and I don't know that. Listen, boys, I don't say nothing unless I've read a fucking article. I don't just pull this shit out of my ass. You know what I mean? Like, I don't just pull the shit out of my ass. You know, like you boys think I make this shit up. Reading, what you need to do is put down the PlayStation 4. Okay, put down the PlayStation 4 and try and move off your mum's lounge and do a bit of reading. Do a bit of fucking reading. All right? Yeah. Anyway, it came out pretty cool, eh? Fucking not pretty cool. Hey, turd burglar. Fucking turd burglar's here. Fucking turd burglar. Fucking turd burglar. Fucking what a classic name. Fucking classic name. So I want to prep him for tomorrow. I already did a whole bunch of work earlier. But I had Echo, and she's in the garage, and I just didn't want her on film and shit, so I already did all the casting. I did another layer of casting, boys, okay? So, yeah, all done. And I should be able to pull some raws out fucking tomorrow or the next day. So, because I've really been pumping it. As soon as they're dry, I've been doing them again. I could have pulled out my Corey, this one. I could have pulled this sucker out. But I had some shit on the spoon left over, so I put it inside the face and around the head. But he's thick as fuck, like he's like it's beyond. I don't even know if I'll be able to sew this because it's too thick to even sew. So it's a big mask. Doesn't matter how chunky I make it. It's still gonna fit a big maggot fucking head. It doesn't even matter if you got a beard. It's still gonna fit you. So I could have pulled him out and I didn't. All right, that's the Corey's mask. Yeah, main mask, pretty cool as fuck. We got the latest clown, another clown on the way. Glow Ghost, Thought I'd do a glow ghost. I haven't done, every time I make one, they're gone. And another Iowa, because I don't think he'll last very long. He shouldn't last very long. He really shouldn't. He's a really pretty mask. Really happy with how that one came out. There's no flaws in it, no air bubbles, nothing, man. Nice solid mask. Anyway, that's the mask there. You know, Jim Carrey, the mask. So I get asked for that a few times. So you can see the mouth and shit. All right, you see that? Okay. So I can't wait to get one of them out again. I haven't done one of him in a long time, man. I'm talking 10 years since I've made one of these masks. This mould would be at least 20 years old, this mould of this mask. So it's a Caesar mask. It was an old vinyl mask, and it was falling apart. All the chin was damaged, and the tongue was damaged. I got it from a costume shop. So I taped it all together, you know, as much as I could, taped it together, put the plasticine shit in it, and the tongue, you can see a tiny bit of mark on the top of the tongue, but I can try and cover it, you know, with a bit more extra latex and try and cover it. You won't notice it. It's right in here, right in the middle of the tongue. There's nothing I can do about it because it's right up in there, boys, and I can't get up there. There's just nothing I can do to get up into that tongue. Okay, you see it all the way in there? There's nothing you can do about it. So I couldn't fix it. There's no way of patching it up and fixing it in that tongue. So I feel I'm pretty lucky to have that mould, to be honest, because I've never seen another one of these Joker, like with them open mouth like that, where he's the actual Joker. I've seen it with Jim Carrey and his mouth is open, but I've never seen another Joker one. And I look on eBay every single day for Caesar masks because I collect Caesars. Had no idea who he was at the time. Swear to you, had no idea what I had in my hand at the time, because it was an extremely old mask, and all the eyes and everything, you could tell it had been thrashed. Like the lady must have hired it out heaps of time. Once they do that, that ruins the whole mask. It really, really does. It ruins it. You've got to redo the mask, repaint the whole fucking thing. So I got another Aya over here. I'll say a Sid mask that I was working on. Nice big Sid mask. I thought I'd whack some more into get some more work into it. I can't find the jaw for Chris Fane. I can't find his jaw, the mould for his jaw, and that's a pig. I had the pig organised, but I've already got a raw of pig sitting up there somewhere, and I've got a one up there to play with anyway. And I happened to find a O-ring, so I was really happy with that. Fucking wrapped with that. These are like a necessity, man. And in Australia, they're pretty hard to get. Where's the fucking thing? I probably lost it already. It's not my luck. Damn. Oh, jeez. Well, I had a steel O-ring here. It was here. I hope my daughter didn't grab it. And I think that's what's happened. Because she was playing here before. So I think little Echo's grabbed hold of it. Because it's not kicking around anywhere. Nope. Oh, here it is. I got it here. She's put it down underneath. What else has she got underneath here? Fucking bowls and the fuck's that? Oh, cigarettes. She's put fucking shit underneath here. Okay, so I got this one. I found one of these. So I can do a mask. I had to make a decision which one. I got the Fanes. I got two Fane, a pig, and a Corey that's ready to go. All I needed was an O-ring to complete them and do the belt work. So I can get one of him going. I've got to try and think of masks, you know, get them going, boys. That's what it's about. Garage Arts, boys. Middle of the night now. It's around, I'd say 9:30 at night, something like that at night time. It's quite lovely, my joint at night, if you want to have a look. I love my backyard. You probably won't be able to see shit. But how peaceful it is. Right, it's beautiful, mate. I don't mind my joint at night. The women are all in bed, all in bed asleep, and fuck around in the garage and just fucking crack away doing masks all day, and pump these fucking moulds. And as soon as we can get a raw out, boys, we're going to paint it up and get it on, okay? And just pump the fuck out of things. I haven't never done that. Just made a mask here, a mask there. Yeah. He's looking pretty good. And I hope everyone is happy, healthy, and well. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've got 29 people in the world, 29 people here. Thank you very much for saying hello. I won't be on long, I'm afraid. I'm going to go and hit the sack, and because I'll be here tomorrow with you from probably about 9 o'clock in the morning on. I've got all that to do. That should be able to cure by the morning. All those castings will cure overnight. So hopefully, fingers crossed, to get these out of the mold and get more latex. I need 2 or 3. Yeah, sorry for didn't know, but I need several of that mask too. I've been asked. So thanks very much. I appreciate it, but I'll try and I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Okay. There's nothing I can do. I'm in here at 10 o'clock at night. Okay. So just relax, will you? I can't. I'm not going to put a hairdryer in there. In the old days, because I was really busy, I used to have a hairdryer, and I'd sit there with a fucking hairdryer going over the mold, and that's the worst. It's just trying to dry off the layer, It doesn't work, by the way. It doesn't work. Don't do it. It doesn't work. It's just a waste of electricity. Oh, gosh. Sorry. Getting my power organised, and I've got big feet. Every time I move, I pull the plug out. Every time, I've got to make sure the plug's right away from me. Are you like that? You know what I mean? Cords and shit like that. You're tripping over everything. Every time you turn around, the cord is underneath your foot or it's on top of your foot. Here we go. So we'll do a bit of prepping, get a bit of prepping done, boys. A bit of fucking prepping for tomorrow. And get this on a mannequin head. Paint's got to be mixed. Got to mix the paint up and decide what colour you want to go with it. And we're going to do him traditional Horiki side. Traditional Horiki. I can't find my curling wand. I don't know where it is. Don't fucking ask me. I don't know. It's probably fucking lost with the dog. It probably went with the dog. Oh, fuck, I keep forgetting me comments. That's it. Big feet, small dick, Michelle. You're brighter than your future. Fuck you, commie boy, you fucking piece of shit. Stick your fucking comments in your ass, you fucking little prick. I don't give a fuck what you think, cunt. Sit the fuck down, shut the fuck up, or get the fuck out. Unfucking sub and dislike the fucking video. I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care. Fucking Lord Dobbie is fucking here. Show some fucking respect and courtesy, or get the fuck out. It's as simple as that. Have you taken any Valium? Yes, Michelle. Yeah, Valium, fucking cocaine, fucking all of it. It's all here. It's all here, Michelle. Drop in, love. Whack a few down your throat. You'll be fucking on the gobble real fucking quick. All right. Oh, fucking stooges, man. I noticed we had a few more subs. So I'm expecting, what, fucking 4 extra fucking stooges in the room. And that's why you've got the commie boy fucking here. He's joined up. New fucking sub. Fucking, you think I'm fucking idiots, right? No offense, fucking stooges, but I'm expecting, what, 3 of yous in the room tonight? So I'm just going to let you fucking sit there and dwell, cunts. Don't fucking think I don't know you're there. And then I'm going to come hunting for you. I'm going to fucking hunt you cunts down. So talk all your fucking shit you want, because I'm expecting 4 of yous in the room tonight, because that's how many new subs I got. And that's what happens with you silly cunts. So I fucking boot you, then you go out and make a name and fucking do a sub again. And you don't think I don't know. Fucking idiot. Fucking dumbass cunt. Of course I fucking know. Of course I know, commie boy. You think your shit fucking surprises me anymore, man? You think your bullshit words surprise me anymore? And the only thing is, boys, you're surrounded by fucking piranhas. And all you got to do is fucking show your face, man. And the whole room will fucking have a fucking go at you, mate. Not just fucking me. You fail to fucking realise that. Anyway, I've got to make sure I do this right. Garage Blast. Fucking car. Boom! Jeez, we've got all the names in here tonight, haven't we, boys and girls? Eh? Surrounded by fucking little Trojan fucking trolls. All like to have a little go at the fucking Lord Dobbie and your little fucking names. You're expected bait. That's all you are. You're expected bait. And I was expecting 4 of you, so I'm just waiting for one. I think it's another one more. One more, that's all we need. I'm waiting for all 4 of you to fucking turn up. And then my sub count can go back to down where it was. Gosh. Oh, God, the trolls get trolled. Fuck, it must be terrible for you. Fucking trolls get trolled. So anyway, this Article 13, boys, it does all the copyrights. So if you're talking about an article and like you're sharing the article, like you're talking about the article, you have to pay a price to do that. You've got to pay like them money. You've got to pay them money to read the article. There's all kinds of new rules coming out. It exists in the EU. It doesn't exist for the Western, arse kind of thing, me and that kind of thing. But it does exist for England and Europe, okay? So new rules, man. Article 13, Article 11. That's what everyone was protesting about. Make sure we get his teeth proper, man. Make sure we get his teeth proper. Okay. So I hope everyone had a really good day. I hope everyone was happy and healthy. I hope you got someone that gives you a cuddle. All right. I hope you got someone that gives you a bit of a kiss and cuddle. All right. Well, Sean Morrison's in the room. Fucking, mate, you are a fruitcake, Sean Morrison. You are fucking out there, cunt. Mate, you are out there in fucking planet fucking Pluto somewhere. Fucking landing on Venus. Fucking visiting Uranus. Fucking, mate, you are out there. Fucking out there, cunt. You are the most out there fucking person I've ever heard type a message. Okay? Yeah, I mean, you're welcome and all that, but you're out there. You're fucking out there, mate. You're really out there. All right. Oh, God. I can't cop that, mate. You don't have to go. You're the fucking first casualty of the day. If you use my wife's fucking name in here, mate, you're gone. You're fucking gone, cunt. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck. You don't get to scroll. Let me get to the last one here. Let me make sure I get the last one here. Here we go. Fucking boom, cunt. Fucking car, boom. Fucking just wait for it, mate. Wait for the fucking band hammer. Don't go anywhere. Fucking stay there. Fucking car. Wait a minute. Fucking kaboom. Fucking gone. Fucking a whole lot of it. Fucking kaboom. Fucking Lord Dobbie's here, cunts. Fucking toxic to you little fucking trolls. Fucking no power here. Fucking big band hammer for you. Big fucking band hammer. Big fucking jail. Fucking that's where you're going. Fucking oh jeez. You got that right, Billy Goat. And Sean Morrison, you're a little fucking dog, mate. You can fuck off. I've had enough of you. All right, I'm fucking no mercy tonight, cunt. You want to fucking do that to me? You can fuck off, mate. Fuck it, off you go. Have a good night. All right, happy fucking retirement to you. Fucking, I've already fucking gave you a warning, so fucking fuck off. There you go. Fucking kaboom! Fucking in my little jail, fucking Morrison. Fucking bye-bye. Fucking fuck you. Fucking Lord fucking Dobbie is fucking here. Fucking Lord Dobbie fucking exists, and you will fucking pay attention. Fucking respect, little cunt. He's funny mask, Mr. Champion. Big fan of the mask. Big fan. Big fan of that particular one. Even though it was damaged, I've still wanted it. It took me a bit to work on the tongue and work on his cheeks. So I tried to get him as best as I could. It was all broken. It was like just broken. And the back of the head was damaged too. It had a big split in it, the back of the head. So, I was just lucky. And I had no idea what I had in my hand. None. I had no idea of the fucking treasure that I had in my hand. I really regret it. I regret making the mold. I fucking regret it because the mask is very collectible. Like it's really, really collectible. So I really regret it. I regret that. But if I didn't, I wouldn't have the mold. So had the best cuddles from my little grandson today. He was just starting to walk and is too cute. He's got ya. That's it. You're gone. Fucking you're gone. He's got ya. You're lost now, sucker. It's going to be chocolate and ice cream and lollies, mate. His future, chocolate, ice cream, and lollies. Right. Um, mm, Am I sugar free? Go, no, yeah, I'm Cobby boy. Get fucked. How could I be sugar free, you dumb cunt? I drink fucking a litre of fucking coffee milk a day. I don't know how much fucking sugar these have got, but yeah. Oh, it's not icy, but it's really cold. I'm not going to be on here real long tonight because I'll be with you tomorrow. I'll spend the day and fuck around with you tomorrow. Garage Blast. Also, I can't play that guy's song. I don't know if it's Garage Blast that made it or whatever, but fucking, I love that song. Understand? The Understand Contempo? Oh, fuck, that's going to be the theme song of the fucking, of the room. Every day I want to play that cunt, right? Every day. And I was going to do it. I can't do it tonight. I really wanted to do it, but I can't, because they're in bed. So, but I'll wait till tomorrow and do that then. Do the room properly. I wanted to use that theme song. I wanted to use it as a theme song. Uh, mm. Shammy's in the room, is he? Fucking say hello to Shammy. Fucking little Shammy. I don't know what she said. Oh, here she goes. Shammy, I'm tired of the rumours. We want the truth. Are you actually selling used underwear at the market? Well, you're either a Rocky Rena, or you must be Rocky Rena in fucking disguise, or a fucking total dickhead. Which one are you? You can fucking choose. You're either Rocky Rena, or you're a total fucking egg. An egg on legs. That's what you are. Um, Used underwear. Yes, Shammy. And you're my fucking absolute best and favourite client. Okay? You love the fucking crusties, love. You like me to save them up. All right? At least a week's worth. All right, Mr. Penis, you're fucking out of here, cunt. I'm giving you a fucking chance. I'll let you fucking run your mouth. But it's been fucking real nice. And I think that'll be number, 2? That I fucking, one of the new people that fucking just got on. So that's a shame. I lose you so quickly. But you enjoy my jail. Fucking kaboom. Fucking kaboom. Understand? Little fucking band hammer just come out. Fucking little visit for you. So you're a fucking god cunt. That's number 2. There's 2 subs down, ladies and gentlemen. 2 subs down on the channel. You can go straight away and check. There'll be 2 down. There's 2 more to go. There's 2 more left. So, um, you can, Mr. Champion, you can try Tuba, mate. Tuba. I don't know what that is. Free one. Yes, we need more justice in the world. We need more justice. Yeah, Sean, fucking mate. Have you ever heard of rolling a joint? Have you ever heard of fucking having a cone? Fucking Sean, you are a bloke that needs a cone. Fucking mate, if I had one, I'd give you one. If I could roll your joint, I'd fucking fly it to you. All right, but you are one bloke that needs a fucking joint. Someone give Sean Morrison a puff, will you? Just pass it to Sean. Fucking hell. If anyone needs a fucking smoke, it's Sean Morrison. Actually, don't do that. It might fucking interfere with his meds. He might be on some really serious meds. He's got to be on some kind of meds. Don't give him anything. Actually, we might have his mum call the channel, fucking complaining of what we done to his poor boy. Yeah, his poor innocent boy. Racked, how you doing, man? It's good to see you. I had one of the best head jobs today ever. Oh, fuck, good on you, Billy Goat. Fucking, was your mother fucking? Did your mother have 10 minutes spare? I'm fucking glad to hear it, Billy Goat. Fucking hell. I think I found. What was it? Japanese. That's it. Japanese teen massage uncensored. Japanese Japanese teen massage uncensored. That's what. That's for. There you go, Billy. A fucking big comparison, mate. Big comparison. That's what I had. Oh fuck. Uh, it was absolutely sick, Billy. Oh, it was fucking amazing, mate. All right. Next time I'll try and think of you. Mate, at this point, I think I'd just settle for hello. And she come in the door. I just settle for that. At this point, this point, just a simple hello. And the amazing thing is, boys, this is exactly where she wants me to be. This is exactly what she wants the relationship to be, right? For a long time. So she's happy as fuck. It's a shame, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? You marry someone, and the whole time, you're kind of like with them, you're kind of like trying to work out how to get rid of them. You're trying to work out how to plan to ruin your own marriage, strangle your own marriage, and you know what I mean? Trying to work out ways that you can just push it and push it and push it, and while remaining a victim, okay? Always a victim. Always a victim, mate. That's what women are, mate. The victim. Okay? They're always a victim. And you're always the bad guy. And it's always your fault. It's always your fault. I want you to know that if you get married. Sorry, I've got to do the eyes properly. Right, I've got to do the eyes properly. Fuck, I was a real... Sorry, boys. Getting in my own world there. Yeah, thank you, Billy. That's all I got, mate. Yeah, that's it, free one. Is Warpig around? Oh, fuck, good on you, Warpig. Haven't seen you for a while, man. Hey, you doing? How you doing, boys? How you doing, Warpig? Fucking haven't seen you for a long time, man. You thought you were busy, dude. Did I find the dog? Yeah, it was around the corner asleep, underneath the freaking, by the heating thing. It was right around the corner of where the water thing is. So, no, I didn't find the dog. It just suddenly appeared in the camera. There's the white dog. There. I tried telling her about it and she just ignored me. Just absolutely ignored me. Like I just tried to tell her about her own dog, I thought her dog was lost, she just fucking ignored me. She's just a fucking rude person. She can't even just, say just 2 seconds of conversation, Just rude, mate. And it's the whole time, it's because you spoke to me in December 8th, rah. I said, what date is it? How long ago is that? I said, what are you talking about? Like, you really? I said, well, you were a total bitch the entire time. I said, and you've been a bitch every day since. I said, so as well, fuck, how's that fair? That's just women, mate. It's always your fault. So you're better off to keep your mouth closed. And just fucking do your thing, man. Anyway, sorry boys, we're just trying to get this fucking last eye done. And if I don't cut it properly, then I've got to come back over it again and redo it again. And I've learned all that from practice, from doing it before. All right, beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so we're ready to rock for tomorrow. Got him fucking organised. Nice big mask, man. It's a big chunky mask. Big mask. So I'll get him painted up tomorrow, boys. That's the fucking job for tomorrow. And the Corey will be ready. The one behind me, that'll be ready. But tomorrow, I just put that extra in there because it was sitting on the spoon and I thought I don't want to waste it. And the projects were already pulled away and the other ones are already done. So there's no good putting it into them because it'll just leak down to the bottom of the mask and sit there and pool. So, which again is another mistake I've made in the past. So anyway, I'm happy with him, man. Real pretty mask. Okay. Did these tasks too if you've just come in. These were my latest. Did these ones. Trying to get it organised, boys. All right, for an old man in a garage. All right, bit of Slipknot, bit of the boys. Fucking there we go. Okay, two brothers. Big chunky masks. Big masks, you can see from my head. These are big. They're not little masks. All right, heavy bastard. Hey, you can tell. Fucking. Mr. Fruit Loop, Mr. Crazy in the garage, right? Fucking Lord Dobbie. Got to fucking drown his sorrow somewhere, mate. Anyway, that's life. All right, that's life. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you. All right, that's the room. The room bought that. Okay, that's from the AdSense. So thank you. I didn't have to buy the cheap chop. I used some of the AdSense and bought a packet of cigarettes. Okay, so thank you very much, room. That's exactly correct. God, you're a cheeky cunt. You are cheeky. All right, I'll fucking, I'm not in the mood tonight. Fucking fuck you. Fuck you. You come in here using her name, mate, you're gone. Fucking, I don't give a fuck. It is funny what you wrote, but fuck you. I don't have to put up with you at all. I am fucking Lord Dobbie after all. And fucking Lord Dobbie has fucking spoken. He is about to get the big fucking band hammer out and give you a nice little fucking head fucking car. Boom, cunt. Fucking gone. Fucking Lord Dobbie has got zero fucking tolerance. Fucking zero. So off you go into the fucking unknown. Mr. Oldman, hello sir, how are you? Thank you very much for asking. I hope you are happy, healthy and well. Sasquatch, sit on a big fucking dick then, mate, but see if that's entertaining for you, because I don't give a fuck, okay? You don't like it, then fuck off. Simple as that. I didn't ask you to sit there, fucking dumb cunt. Auntie Charlie fart a lot. Fucking fart. Oh, Dan, you got no idea. Fucking tomorrow, remind me tomorrow, and I'll show you the sauce that she eats. It's this fucking Chinese sauce in a big bottle. And oh my God, you got no idea. There was like a barrier at the door. It was like a barrier. And you could sit on this side of the barrier where there's a doorway. There's the doorway. You sit on this side, it'd be beautiful, fresh air, the living room. And you just go towards the door and your head would hit the fucking frame. And that's it. It was knockout time. Oh, fuck. How do you sit in this? It is a room full of arse juice. A fucking room full of arse juice. That's all I smell. But that was her way of, I didn't realise it at the time, but that was her way of getting me out of the room for the night. You see, boys, that was her little way. All right, fill the room full of fucking arse juice, and fucking let him come in the room now. And she's like, yeah, it's okay. We're married. We should be able to share these things, and that's normal. That's normal for fucking to do that. And I'm thinking to myself, there is no way a guy would sit in a room and just smell out the whole fucking room like it's full. It's that capacity. It's going just past the doorway and it's evaporating. So it's got a barrier. It's got that hard barrier on the outside that's holding it in. It's just all in there. It's disgusting. It is. It is absolutely foul. Thanks for that memory. That was wonderful of you, mate. I appreciate that. Come anytime. Yeah, come and have some dinner. You'd rather watch paint dry? Fuck you dumb cunt. Oh, fuck, Sasquatch, I feel sorry for you. You think paint drying is fucking entertaining, do you? Is that your fucking, how quick you are in the brain, is it, you dumb cunt? You think painting is fucking dry is more entertaining? Oh, fuck. Well, good luck to you, mate. Good luck to you. See, what you've got to do, mate, is got to come down to the level of normal fucking people, right? You need to pull that big black fucking dildo out of your ass, all right? Because that's your fucking entertainment, fucking in your mother's fucking basement in between your PS4 fucking playing games on fucking Fortnite. You need to pull that fucking thing out of your ass for a little while, mate, okay? Because that's your fucking entertainment right there. Fucking little stooge, little fucking going. How you going, Charlie? Fucking Zeddy. Fucking Zeddy's in the house. Fucking Zeddy. Tell us about Mildura. Rumours are going around. Well, see now, Shammy, there you've done it fucked up. See, you've done it fucked up, Shammy. You've just given yourself up, buddy. Oh, Shammy, why did you do that? You've given yourself up as fucking what, Fast Boy Craig or fucking one of those fucking idiot stooges. So listen, Shammy, you go back into your little dark little corner, okay? Because you've just been found out as the stooge troll that you fucking are, okay? Oh, God. Oh, no, I'm happy to deal with them, free one. Not a fucking problem. Fucking happy to deal with them. Happy to deal with all these fucking stooges. I don't need people standing in front of me. I don't fucking need that. I'm Lord fucking Dobbie, Emperor of fucking all he surveys. It is my fucking room, my fucking stream, my fucking rules. So I can fucking bring it on. Fucking bring it on, fucking big mouths. All right? Because all you are is entertainment from the rest of the room. You are simply fodder. You're simply fodder for the room. You know it, and I know it. Oh, God. Ugh. What's the latest? Anyone fill me in? Well, I'm a fucking day older. My balls are fucking hairier. They're fucking fuller. And my arm fucking hurts. How's that? I went and had that operation. Only got rid of that fucking shit on my arm. Fucking got stitches in my arm. My fucking arm hurts. My chest hurts. My shoulders hurt. Fucking, yeah. Got fucking blood coming out of the thing. I keep banging it, just by sitting down. Keep banging the bastard. So, well, no, it's been a bit quiet on the old Western front. Been a bit quiet, Still better than maths. What a disgusting program. It's entertaining, it's funny, but it's disgusting. I mean, seriously, man, that these bitches, man, they just, oh my God. Like, none of them end up together. None of them. I don't think any of them, I'm pretty sure 99% of them, none of them have ended up together afterwards. I've seen them do after videos, after show shit, and they're not together. So it's just for the show. It's all bullshit, man. Fucking hell, but they do fuck. They all fucked. They all fucked, boys. They went on the program and fucking shagged. And that blonde one that went with Dan, she shagged her husband. She shagged him. Don't worry about that. He's fucking admitted it that he fucked her. Okay? So she's gone from him straight on to the other one, a little bit of monkey branching. And I can't understand why Dan left that brunette. I can't understand that. It fucking blew me away. Is War Pig fucking out there, is he? Is War Pig out there, Chris? Is War Pig fucking in there, is he? I think there was 2 left or something like that before he come in. That's it. Don't buy my mask. I soak them in my arse juice. A bit of arse juice, mate. Oh, fuck. That's it, mate. My balls turn square and fester at the corners. A bit of festering, you reckon, Commie Boy? A little bit of festering, mate. A bit of festering would be good. I don't know what's going to fester, but there's going to be some festering going on. There's going to be some green tinge going on there, a bit of yellowing going on. Now, the arm's fucking bad enough. You want to see me arm? Fucking, that's bad enough. You're fucking, because of you people fucking sent me there. Fucking, I thought it'd be a simple thing, you know. Fucking bang, I've got to have an operation. Fucking bastards. Fucking, I do thank you, though. Because if you hadn't said anything, I wouldn't have gone. So I don't mind showing you. Because it was you boys that got me to go. Because you know me, I wouldn't have gone, right? I wouldn't have gone. Right? So I do appreciate it. Fucking, yeah, the thing fucking operated on. I don't know how many stitches are in there. And I keep banging it, it's bleeding a bit. And the other ones all got burnt. They burnt the shit out of them. Right? They put the dry ice on them and burnt them, the fucking sore as. And they seem to come off, some come off in pieces. This one come off pretty fine. Can't show it there, just there. It's all fine now, so it's nothing there. And this one's still there. I've still got the big one and still got this one here. And she's done that twice. She's burnt this thing twice so far. She's given it 2 doses and it still comes back. That one still comes back. All right, so she's told me they're not what you're thinking, the bad one. They're the other, she called them something else. But she said she'll get rid of them. She burned them all off and cut this one off for me. So thank you, boys. All right, thank you. Okay, because you boys are the ones that actually sent me there. Go to the doctor, okay, man. See you, Paul. Have a good night, man. Where's Alan at? You asking me, War Pig? I don't know. Oh, he comes in sometimes under other names. Johnny somebody or other. He comes in. He doesn't give himself up, though. He doesn't give himself up, War Pig. I haven't seen Linda. Don't really care. For some reason, they all talk about Linda's fucking pussy flaps. Fuck, I don't know why. It'd probably be a big fucking biker cunt at the end of the day with bigger hairy armpits. Like, seriously. They all carry on about that. I desperately need someone. No, mate, what are you doing? You don't desperately need fucking anybody. You don't desperately need anyone. Oh, God forbid. Hope it wasn't a Chinese surgeon. It was actually, Chris. My surgeon or the doctor is Chinese. It is, actually. She's a nice lady, though. Nice lady. Yeah, thanks again, boys. Thanks for the tailors. I bought the lowest one I could. I bought Blonde Street. Is that the one? No. What do I do with them? Sorry, here they are. I bought the lowest one there was, okay? So Blonde Blend, the lowest one. Look at this, man, for a cancer thing. This is a packet of cigarettes. Look at this, man. You know, it gives a guy's age and fucking shit. He died of fucking, died of fucking cancer, man. Look at that. Fucking wow. That hits you. And there he is again, man, on the back. You see that, mate? There he is. All right. Yeah, cop that. Fuck. The weather's quite nice, actually. It's quite comfortable. It's not hot. Billy. Oh, Bill. I see GQ, Commie Boy, Mr. Champion, Billy Goat, War Pig. How you doing, Smacked? How you doing, Smacked? It's good to see you, man. Yeah, Commie Boy's turned up. Sometimes he's cheeky cunt. Sometimes he's not. You can use that if you want, call me, you cheeky cunt. Fuck, you're a cheeky cunt. Neither can I, Charlie. Jay, Smack is freaking blind. What the fuck was he thinking? Oh, God. Google Box is depressing. I don't watch any of it. I think it gets to around 8:30 at night. And big fan of The Office, and I like the ABC comedies. Guys, I really like some of the ABC comedies. They all done their finals now. I don't know if you've been following the ABC comedies, but we've had some brilliant ABC comedies. Really funny stuff. So I watch that. That's all I watch. ABC comedy. I'm sick of watching the same movies week after week, and it's the same movies. They put the same shit on the same fucking day, the same time, and you'll see it again the next week or the following week, right? No, I turn it off. There's nothing on. I find it as a dumbing down. I find you being totally fucking dumbed down. You know, they just want you to go to bed. They want you to go to bed at 9:30, so you've got plenty of sleep, and you'll be fine in the morning for work. So they make everything as boring as fuck. So you'll go to bed. My little Echo was asleep with Mum tonight in bed. She's cute as fuck. Yeah, cute as fuck. I'd like to shag the wife too. Don't worry about that. But you know, that's another story. But she's really cute, the little one. She's in there all tucked up with her own doona because this one doesn't share doonas. Won't even share it with Echo. Echo's got her doona, and Mum's got her own doona. She must have a thing about sharing doonas. You know, she just doesn't like it because she didn't do that with me either. Refused to sleep under the same doona. It was fucked. Could never cuddle her. Could never touch her. Never hold her or anything like that. So it's the same thing with Echo, I think. She just doesn't like it. So she was all tucked up. She's cute as fuck. She's got her jammies on and her hair's all done. She's a real princess. A real fucking princess, mate. Oh, jeez. I don't know what it's gonna be like in 5 or 6 years. What am I creating? This little Frankenstein. This little Frankenstein. She's gonna, you know what I mean? It's gonna become worse and worse, more demanding. It's getting a little bit whingy now. You know, to get its own way, it's getting a little bit whingy. You know, starts to chuck it on a bit. You know, and it's all fake. It's a whole lot's fake. As soon as she gets what she wants, she's happy as shit. The second that you give her what she wants, so it's all fake. It's all Hmm. I never tried that Audacity. Didn't know you could do that, man. Yeah, removed another tattoo of Qian. Yeah, just a bit. No, that was that fucking nasty one. Yeah, nasty one. That I was showing the chat one day. I said, "Oh, what do you think about this?" And they all told me to go and see the doctor. So they like demanded, you know what I mean. The next day it was, did you go and see the doctor? So I had to go and to prove to them that that I do listen to you. So I went up to the doctor straight away. And yeah, she got tucked into him the next day, man. She got tucked into him straight away, put the dry ice on him, and then booked this one in to get cut out. You know, I said, can't you just burn it? She said, no, it's too big. Far out. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, they've got to take the stitches out, Maz. I've got to come back in 10 days and they take the stitches out and check this one, as you just said. And I don't know if this one's had 2 doses on the arm, 2 doses of dry ice. This one on here has had 2 doses of dry ice on it. And she really, held it there, you know. So, and they still survive. So they're fucking pretty strong. They're pretty, whatever they are. You need to get them off your body. Now, I know that much. So don't hesitate, boys. Don't wait for a room to tell you. Okay. Um, thanks, my Terry. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I do listen to you. I did go down straight away. So thank you. All right. Jeez. Um, yeah, I'm glad I got that bit of work done before. I was going to wait for you boys and do it with you boys, and I just Echo was running around everywhere, and I just couldn't. So I just yeah. Uh, she's cute as shit though. Yeah, she goes to school tomorrow. Yeah, goes to school tomorrow. I look forward to that. It's good that she goes to school. Who died of AIDS? Yeah, I know, Rack. I know. I agree, Rack. It's a constant thing, and then all the boys react to the bullshit, right? It's bullshit. It's absolute rubbish. The whole thing is. She's probably a bloke. It's probably a stooge from the whole fucking get go. You know what I mean? Because when I first started, boys, you got to remember, old toxic masculinity kind of like just attracted the stooges. That's all he attracted was the stooges and trolls. All right, that's all he did. So we got a shitload of them, and they created different names, and the same person had 5 or 6, 10 different names in the room. So yeah. Get a new crib dog. I agree with you. Man, that name, my eyes, man, I'm old. I've got to go back and back. Acidas. Acidas. Okay, how did I go with that one? I had to go right back for that one, mate. The old eyes, got fucking right. Because I'm not young. Oh, fucking, yeah. Fuck. No, do you know Count Dracula? Of course I do, man. Yeah, of course, man. Of course I do, man. I watch Count Dracula. He's funny. I found out when he was getting into trouble over his pug dog goes to show you that was the start of it all. That was the start of the rules in England, the laws changing in England, and look where we are now. Look where we are. Oh my God. I think he would have been in a lot more trouble if he didn't have the popularity that he did and the amount of talking about him that he did. I think he would have been made more of an example of. But because he got so much advertising and people behind him, and he got too well known from like they got highlighted, they let him go through with a fine. They just gave him a fine from last time I know about the pug. I've been trying to catch up on the MGTOW channels too. I've been trying to catch up on some of the boys' channels and listening to their philosophies and that, and I try to keep up with them, man. I try to keep and watch these boys because, I agree with everything they're saying. I agree with everything. I agree with everything they're saying. Absolutely fucking everything. There is nothing that I don't disagree with. So I highly recommend it. I can't name my MGTOW channel. Sorry, I can't have anything in the title to do with MGTOW. Sorry, boys. But I really would appreciate my streams being monetized. I really would appreciate it if it's okay with you if I could just leave it out of my title, okay? Because as soon as it's in the title, it becomes unmonetized. And if you need any proof of that, I can show you my own YouTube channel and show you whether it's just bang, 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 all unmonetized because it's got MGTOW in the title. And I can show you that this had MGTOW in the title. I took it out of the title. It gets green lighted. So, but now it's been too late because it's been manually confirmed. And so, yeah, okay. But I totally agree on everything. I really do. It gets me, guys, okay? Like I agree with it all, okay? But it's the end result that's scaring me, right? It's the end result that is scaring me. That's all. That's all. Okay, where the philosophy is absolutely spot on. It's fucking correct. But the end result is a man that's left alone. A man that ends up alone. Okay, that's all. That's all. And I don't believe that we deserve that. I know that we're being driven to that, but it's just horrible for us as men. Like it really is, like we fucking don't get a chance to have a fucking happy marriage and a happy, you know what I mean? Like they're impossible to keep happy. It doesn't matter how much money you make or fucking how much bending over you do or fucking, arguing, whatever, and the richer you are, the fucking more they take from you. All right, they end up with a lot. They end up with everything, and that's the only thing that scares me. And so I started philosophizing on where it all came from. Where did these movements come from? Hashtag Me Too and hashtag MGTOW. Someone had to create them. Someone had to come up with the idea of them and get them together. So that's my only retaliation against it. Okay, it's the only retaliation I have against it. Is that result, at the end result, okay? But MGTOW all the way, boys. Don't fucking marry him. Go out, have a good time, have a laugh and a giggle. Don't spend more than $40 on a fucking date. Don't spend it. What the fuck for? All right? If anything, don't spend anything. Fucking make him dinner. All right? Get him around to your joint, make him fucking dinner, throw some music on, a couple of bottles of wine down her throat and fucking slam one into her. All right? Wipe her down and send her home. I mean, fuck. Seriously. Seriously, fucking hell. I think my whole fucking life changed the minute the bitches moved into your home. Every fucking time. As soon as they move in, that's it. The whole fucking life gets turned upside down. I remember having a fucking great life in South Yarra. I had a 2-bedroom apartment. This was when I was young, 25 or whatever I was. But a 2-bedroom apartment in South Yarra. I think it was back then. It was only $2.20 a week. You could get an apartment. And South Yarra is a really nice area, boys. It's got the whole big main road of the fucking clothes. It had plenty of nightclubs and bars and fucking pubs. And I was out. I was out every night. Fucking, you know. That's where I met. That's where I met heaps of chicks. Heaps of chicks. Heaps. I had a good life, man. And then I suddenly met someone that I actually really liked and thought, oh, yeah, she's really nice. And the next thing you know, she's begging to be moving in. You know, can I move in? Can I move in? I didn't ask her to move in. She's asking me if she wants to move in. I said, well, what for? And she said, well, you know, I'll give you sex anytime you want. I'll take care of you. Her words. You know, I'll give you sex. I'm getting that anyway. I get sex when I get, you know what I mean? Like when you're talking about, you're here 3 days a week, 4 days a week. I get that whenever you want. And you cook when you're here. I said, I'm happy with the way things are. You know, but it was the pressure. It was the pressure. All right. I remember that. Yeah. And then my whole life goes to fucking shit when they come in. Now, I don't like this. I don't like that. Need to change this around, change that around. I don't like this on the wall. I don't like that. Fucking, I don't like this guy. I don't like that guy. Your friends, right? I don't like this bloke. Fucking, don't smoke here. Don't smoke there. Fucking right, really? Fucking hell. Oh, really? You know, like, fuck. Okay. Like you come home and your whole living room's changed around. The bitch has moved your furniture. She doesn't like the furniture where it is. She just moves it in different fucking places while you're not home. You know, it's not her fucking joint. It's mine. It's my fucking apartment. And I come home, my fucking furniture's been moved around. My seats have been moved around. Fucking didn't like this particular picture on the wall, so took it off. Where's my fucking picture? I didn't like it. I don't give a fuck what you liked. What are you talking about? Where's me? She put it behind the lounge. It was my picture. I don't care. It was just a shit picture, right? But it was my picture. I put it there. I know it was shit, but it's my shit. It's my fucking shit. You know, I mean, that's what happens. That's what they do. But boys, the pussy was good. Oh, fuck, boys. You know what I mean? So we kind of overlook it all, right? We overlook it all. We're in love with the pussy. What do you want? You know, we're always chasing the gash. Oh, fuck. That's it. Bit of nesting, Maz. A bit of nesting, mate. Ready to breed. It's a good way of putting it. That's a good way of putting it. Nesting, ready to breed. Oh, fuck. That's hilarious. That's funny. That is funny. Oh, God. Of course it's my fault, Qian Chong. Of course it's my fault, you dumb bitch. It's not your fucking fault, is it? You're being the precious fucking female that you are. You're in my fucking jail, you dumb cunt. You have a good night, buddy. It's been nice. But fucking can't have you talking in here with that name. Fucking chow. Fucking goodbye. Fucking cow bang. Cowabunga, you cunt. Fucking car boom. Rack and sack. Decent people in both groups want the same. We want to be on the equilibrium. Too far either side is dangerous. Well, there is no equilibrium. The woman is in control, and you'll find that in majority of households. It really is. It's the majority of households. I was even watching this. It's funny to me as fuck. I was listening to this really famous bloke on the radio just as I'm driving along, and I can't remember, Carl Sanderlands or fucking some shit like the Carl Sanderlands. He's really famous in Australia. He's a real dickhead, right? I fucking don't like the bloke at all, but he was on the radio, and he was doing this interview, and the chicks. Part of the conversation was him, the house life. Right, and she doesn't do any cooking. The husband, the boyfriend, does the cooking. He doesn't do it. He does the cleaning. She doesn't do any of the cleaning. She admitted it on the radio. Oh no, I don't like doing any of that. I don't like to doing any of the vacuuming. And my boyfriend does all that. Well, how's the cooking going? What are you going to cooking for dinner? Oh, I don't really like to cook a lot, and it's my boyfriend's turn. Like, fucking, how does that work? I don't really like to cook a lot. It's my boyfriend's turn. I bet it's his fucking turn, love, because the cunt's starving. Fuck, you're a fucking bitch. You don't fucking cook him anything. Oh, fuck. I just laughed because it just confirmed. It really did. It confirmed for me what the woman was saying on the radio just confirmed everything for me. You know, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. You know, I'm upset at myself. I'm upset at myself for ending up here where I am. Don't get me wrong. But I got a little echo. So that come out of it. Okay. So that's a good thing, you know, little echo. But the rest of it, fuck, mate. A real shame. You know, a real shame. And now it's dressing itself all up. You know, it's doing the whole thing, boys. It's got the lipstick done and the fucking new hair and new clothes and new car. You know, it's you know what I mean? It's almost on the market. It's only got a few months to go. It's got to be back on the market. So just a shame. You didn't put jack shit fucking effort into your own marriage. You didn't do anything. You really didn't. You didn't. You didn't. You refused. You refused to do everything you can for your marriage the way you shouldn't have done. I mean, who in the fuck wakes up on a Monday morning and announces, like, just wakes up and says, I'm not doing anything for the rest of the week. I won't be doing any cooking, any cleaning, anything for the rest of the week. And she hasn't done anything. Like, I'm sitting there listening to it, I'm thinking, when did you last cook? I can't even remember what you cooked. What are you talking about? I did the vacuuming. I did the cleaning. You know, where do these fucking women come from, right? So, but who does that? I mean, you know, we've got a kid to take care of. We've got a fucking house to take care of. You know, you're announcing for the entire week. And that's what I said, oh, that's just ridiculous. The entire week, you intend on doing what? Playing on your phone, sitting in the bed, playing on your phone. I said, you know, you've got a house to take care of. That's your job. What are you talking about? You know, fuck. Where is a decent woman? Where the fuck are these decent women come? You know, it's whole generation's just fucked. The whole generation. So I'm not the only one. All right, I'm not the only one. That made me happy, and I've got another 2 or 3 more examples of that. Like two that I can't really share, but I've been sent, you know, a video, you know, a thing, and he's laying next door to his man, and he's touching her on the ass, and he says, I can't fuck her, won't let me touch her, and he's in the same bed, all right, and he, you know, it's lying there and fucking half naked, and he's not allowed to touch it, won't come to bat. So imagine his turmoil. I told him just to leave the room. I said, how long's that been going on? I said, mate, just leave the room. What the fuck are you sitting there for? You know, just go to the spare room, set it up, fucking have a nice night's sleep. Have a toss, have a fucking wank, you know? Yeah. They got new robots, Mr. Champion. They've come up with new robots. I'm sorry, I can't remember where it was. If it was in like Japan or Tokyo or something like that, or even in America. I don't know if it's in America. There's a whole business shop opened, a whole massage parlor that's full of just robots. Oh, can you imagine that? Like some bloke's blown in the robot, and you're like, how the fuck are they going to clean that shit out? How the fuck are they going to clean that shit out? That is going to be some smelly fucking latex after a while, Mr. Champion. Oh, fuck, could you imagine after you're done with it? Oh, it'd be fucking Trojan eyes, mate. Fucking poor robot. Oh, it'd be fucking covered. It'd be just fucking covered. They'd have to give it an acid bath to fucking after you're done with it, Mr. Champion. Fuck. But you couldn't imagine it, couldn't you? Being number fucking 10 or number fucking 50. You know what I mean? Like, what are you going to do? Fucking get a hose right up there and fucking give it a scrub out every fucking time? So there's probably some schmuck out the fucking back, right? And his job is to wash the fucking robots out. That's his job. He's a cum washer. And he's out there in the back with the fucking washing the fucking, with the cum robots. And he's out there with a fucking, with a brush. He's giving it this with a fucking brush, right? And you get all the cum robots out. Clean all the fucking kumquats out. And all the mouth too. Got to fucking get in the mouth. Fucking give it a fucking twist and fucking, like a big toilet brush. Get a toilet brush in there, bit of hot water, clean that fucking robot out. Next online, next fucking up, next customer. Oh, fuck. But that would be some sick hygiene. That would be some pretty sick hygiene, man. Fucking, that'd be nasty. Fucking imagine having that job. Fucking imagine having that job, man. Cleaning the fucking robots out. Of the fucking of champions fucking blow. All right? He's had a full session, fucking fully unloaded. He's just fucking had a session, Mr. Champions. Just had a session, walks out and goes, fuck, that was great. Now this poor cunt's got to fucking clean the robot out. And you just hand him the fucking broom. Here you go, mate. Here you go. Hand him the toilet brush. Fucking off you go. Oh, fuck. I couldn't imagine being number fucking 10. Oh, my God. The thing would stink. Oh, fuck, couldn't imagine it. Oh, people are fucking perverted. That is a perversion, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? That is a perversion, isn't it? I mean, you can't tell me that's not a perversion. You know, like being with a sex robot or having a fucking doll or a sex doll and, you know what I mean? She's in bed with you and you're pretending that it's female and fucking, you know what I mean? Like, that's a mental fucking issue right there, right? That's not normal, right? You can't tell me even in today's day and age that's fucking normal. I mean, fuck. I remember there was a recent case where a guy killed his son because the son found secret pictures or hidden pictures of his dad in a nappy with fucking lipstick on, eating a dirty nappy, eating the shit out of another dirty nappy. He was dressed up as a kid, a baby, and they had pictures of him, right? So the son teased the father, and the father got the shotgun and blew both their heads off, blew both the kids' heads off, killed both the kids. He killed both of them. Yeah, because they were teasing him about it. They got the pictures and they were teasing him. Oh, fucking what a sick cunt. What a fucking sick cunt. Fucking what a sick cunt. Like, that's fucking just... that's out there, man. Fucking shit lips, right? Call him shit lips. Fucking, he's eating a dirty nappy, mate, and dressed as a fucking in a nappy with fucking lipstick on. Jesus, some men. Like, what is wrong with you people? What fucking is wrong with you? Ah, fuck. And then how the fuck did the pictures get taken? What the fucking, some cunts in the fucking cupboard, some cunts in the window, and he's walked past the window, and he's accidentally seen the old man on the floor with a fucking bib on, and he's sitting there in a fucking nappy, and a fucking lipstick on. Oh my Godfather. And what the guy just snuck in is he just taken a couple of pictures, has he? Fucking hell. A couple of quick snaps for later, right? I mean, I can't imagine how that went down. I can't imagine how the photographs came down. God. Death by poop. Fuck. You could never live it down. You could never live it down. There's no way in God's earth you could ever live that down. Like your kids found pictures of that. Oh my God. Phew. Life is over, man. That's it. One guy, one nappy. It is a real story, Lucky Luke, though. It is an actual real story. An English guy. It's a real story. Yeah. Some people think I just talk a whole bunch of shit, right? Rah, rah. And then actually go and do some, punch it into Google, and they find, oh, fuck it, it's actually real. It actually is real. Oh, my God. Oh, funny. Yeah, well, he did kill him, Audacity. Is that Audacity, sorry? Yeah, Audacity channel. He did kill him, man. He did kill him. He got the gun and shot both of them. It's a big case. He shot them all. He shot them. He shot both the kids. But they were making fun of him and that, and they had the pictures and they were holding him, and he was a real cheeky-looking little cunt too, the picture of the kid. I mean, I'm not saying it's right or anything. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that's what happened. I mean, you couldn't imagine this little he was 14. And I mean, this kid would have been roasting his dad. You got no idea. At 14, oh, far out. Like, that's just the wrong age to get those kind of pictures. It really is. It's the wrong age. The kid would have been having a ball with it. The kid would have been hanging on his dad like no tomorrow. Like, seriously, he would have had the power over him all of his life. His whole life, he would have had power over him. Yeah. It would have been a horrible existence as a dad. Yeah. So, but I'm not saying that was a terrible outcome, though. A terrible outcome. He shot both his sons. Shot both of them, man. Very sad. And very unnecessary. It looks like New Zealand's coming full throttle. I've got some got some stuff in there for you tomorrow, boys and girls. Okay, so if you can tomorrow, try and join me in the chat tomorrow. I can't do it for you now. It's okay. I turned all the computers off and that, but I've got a whole. I've got a guy in New Zealand that living in New Zealand, and the cops have been harassing him for what he's been saying on Facebook. He's just been a normal idiot self, okay? Just commenting on Muslims and commenting on this, that, and the other, and on the ideologies. They've hit him up with anti-Semitism, the whole thing. Okay, they're trying to charge him. So I'm kind of like doing an interview with him on my. I've got it in the chats for you, and I'm typing it. I'm typing my question, and he's answering it back with the voice. So you can be able to listen to him, and he can tell you what happened to him in New Zealand. Because all he did is play some shit on Facebook being an idiot, and the cops came around, raided his house, took all of his fake weapons that he had. Like, this is a real guy, a real person. All legit weapons that he had, because they're registered. So because they're registered, they just came straight around, gave him the piece of paper, bang, and took the weapons off him, and they've been back since. They've been back since to have little talks with him. So he's been telling me about the talks. So I've got it saved there for you. So I thought tomorrow that I'd make that interesting for your room and share that interview with you. And, because that's a real person in the country. And he's having to really deal with it on the first hand. And not only that, but all of his friends. Okay, not just him. He said they've done another 2 guys that I know, 2 of my mates, and they did the same thing just for comments on Facebook. So they don't like the comment, and they come straight around to your house and have a talk to you and see if you have any weapons and see what you got, right? So pretty scary times, all right? Pretty scary. There's no free speech anymore. That's fucking gone. That's going to be nailed down under hate speech. And then you've got another laws to protect protect the ideologies. And I love the framework of the wording on the article, because Muslim is at the start of it all. And then after that, you've got everyone else listed. LBGT, all of it listed, the whole thing, all of it, all right? But at the start of it is Muslim, to make sure that they're covered, which is really scary. Yeah, they're not friendly laws. They won't be friendly. But apparently they're taking all their guns off them, anything they can, anything, whatever, even a fake, whatever hanging on the wall, right? A fake weapon, like you have a man's cave and you have all fucking fake shit in it. They're taking all of that too. Even the dull samurai sword. He said to me, they took the dull samurai sword that doesn't even have a blade. They took that one, Charlie. It's just an ornament. It's a fucking ornament. You can't use it for anything. He hasn't got a blade. He said they took that also. He said it's never been off the wall. He said it's just been a wall ornament. Like it's terrible. The Gestapo of knocking on the door. Fucking run, hide. Yeah, you can go and fuck yourself, mate, you little cunt. Fucking talk like that about my fucking daughter. Yeah, you're fucking out, Queen Chung. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck away from me, you little cunt. You fucking talk about my daughter, cunt. Don't you think you didn't fucking think I noticed you, did ya? Fucking boom, you cunt. Come back in me room again. Fucking come back in. Fucking come back in, cunt. I'll be fucking sitting here waiting for you. You're fucking out of here, mate. Not only deleted fucking messages, mate. My phone's got here we go. Fucking boom, cunt. Fucking you're gone. Put you right in my fucking jail. That's it. Fucking kaboom. You don't get to talk about my daughter, man. I don't give a fuck who you are. You don't get to mention her at all. At all. This blade was real. Hellby? This blade was keel. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, man. Dead tooth Bieber. Anyway, Chari, love me, senpai. Please, no posting personal details at Sean Morrison. Dot, you probably have piss flaps like Linda. Oh, God. Look. Who gives a fuck? Like, seriously, boys, fucking walk away from all of them. Walk away from all of them. Walk away. You know, the 10 minutes or 15 minutes of fucking fun you get isn't worth the 23 and a half hours of fucking misery after that. You know, fuck, and they're just rude, man. Most of them are just rude and nasty, okay? So, well, you know, after you've been with them and that for a while. Not when you first meet them. When you first meet them, it's great. Everyone's in honeymoon season, right? So, what other interesting stories did we find today, man? There's been no UFO fucking shit going on. Secure team's been pretty quiet. There's been no big UFO fucking shit going on. What is fascinating, though, is the missing people in the American forests. You wouldn't want to go hiking in an American forest too fucking quickly. Jesus, there's fucking hundreds and hundreds of people missing every year in the forest. Like fucking hundreds. Like you'd be really surprised if you had a little look at it. 411 missing or 911 missing, whatever it is, in America. My Godfather, there's some scary fucking stories, boys. There was these workers, they were working on the road and they were like doing the road work and they'd finished for the day. It was at dusk, you know, whatever that means, dusk time when the sun's going down, and they were heading back to the truck, and four and then one and then one. And they were the four talking because they described exactly, right? And the last one just disappeared off the road, just gone. You know, his friend turned around, he was gone off the road, and that's it. He's never been seen again. He was just a worker, walking down the road to the truck. Fucking, you know, it's full on. Like, they found a boot over on the other side of the fence. There was a big fence on the other side or whatever, and they found a boot over on the other side of the fence, one boot. And that's all they ever found of him, just one boot. And there's no way that he could have run because they were just talking, and the guy went to look forward to see where he was going and then turned back around again to his friend, and his friend's gone. It was that quick. His friend was gone. It was that quick. So, you know, there's plenty of missing people, man. Like, I'm really surprised. Like, I'm really blown away at how many people are missing in the forest, you know? Just blown away. And then a lot of the time they're found in areas that have already been searched over and over and over. You know, some of these people are found, all right? And like, you know, a week later and 2 weeks later, and they're found just beside the path, you know, where it's already been searched, right? Like, just really weird shit. Really, really weird stuff. Really, really weird shit, man. You seen that video where the UFO lands? It's like on a desert. It's in a desert somewhere, and the UFO fucking lands, right? And like the door fucking comes open, the fucking stairs come down. Like, it's far away. It's not close. It's far away. And you see the fucking little alien fucking walk down the fucking stairs, and you see him standing there, and then the stairs go up and the ship takes off. And then fucking, I don't know, a few minutes later or something, because the thing's walking around a little bit, and then it stops, and then this ray comes around the thing like it's fucking transport or whatever, and it's gone. The fucking thing's gone like a fucking transport thing. So weird. That was so weird, man. What a weird video. Fuck, that's so weird. Yeah. Beware of drop bears, Charlie. You know, Commie, I was that's a funny thing you should mention that, man, because you got that other, they all call themselves the Bears, right? They all call themselves the Bears. Mate, you go on Google and look up the Bears and see what it represents. Have a look. Have a look room. Just go on Google and look up the Bears and see what it means. All right, and then come back to me, because you'll be fucking blown away. You know, I'm not saying that that's what he's representing or whatever. I'm just saying that why is he called them that? You know, and this, when you look it up, what the Bears mean, just look up on Google the Bears, and it's a gay fraternity, dude. It's a gay fucking men's fraternity where they go to hug each other and to maintain men's fucking power, and like, I'm telling you, it's like, fucking have a look. It's not him. It's not Owen Benjamin, right? But it's a group that's called the Bears, and you know, like, I just, ugh. Yeah, fuck, I don't know about that. Yeah, little fudgies. You know, little fudgies, mate. No, I can't, Diane. I can't follow my own advice, love. I'm fucking shit house at that. Fucking shit house at that, love. I love the biscuit. I fucking love the biscuit. You know, I've only got a limited time span. I've only got a limited time span left, Diane. I'm not going to be here forever. You know, like seriously. I am married to the person, Diane. It's not, I am married, love. No, you know what I mean? I'm married. Right, well, fucking, what other excuse you going to give me, man? I'm married. You know? I had no fucking marital rights when I was married. You know, I'm supposed to be your husband, right? So. They're already inside. Looking for a cat. Cats are very important for her. Make sure the cats are fucking sweet. Make sure the cats don't suffer in any fucking way. Chicago Bears. No, you got to look up the Bears, not Chicago Bears. The Bears. Anyway, it was there when I looked it up. The Bears. A guy did a video on it on YouTube. He said, "Here you go. Here's the Bears for you. This is what it represents. A bunch of fucking fags. A bunch of fags that fucking sit there talking and helping each other in a spa, all naked, cuddling each other. It's a whole site. It's a whole site called the Bears." Oh, well, I can't help it, you know, Rack. That's what I found. It was a whole YouTube video, mate. Okay, the guy did it. Whole YouTube video on it. It was funny. I found it humorous. The Bears. And it's a fucking gay fucking men's club. Gay fucking men's rights thing or something. I don't know. They're sitting there in a spa, half naked. Oh, Godfather. Anyway, that's life. Another day, another dollar. And the world keeps turning, boys. It doesn't matter if you're dead or alive, it still keeps turning, mate. All right? Sorry, I keep forgetting to scroll down. Hey, boys, hit that like button for me. Smash that like button for me, right? If you got a couple of minutes, throw an ad on for me, you know, fucking let the ad play out with you. Let me get a little bit of monetization from the channel. That'd be cool. But thank you very much for turning up. I really appreciate it, ladies and gentlemen, for an old man. How you doing, Smacked in the Jaw? Hope you're good, man. Okay, I've done the casting. I've done the prepping for tomorrow. I wish there was more that I could do. I really do. But I'll let him, we'll crack away with him tomorrow. We'll get him done. So he'll be number 3 clown for the week done. He'll look really nice when I'm finished. I look forward to working on him. And I'll be able to pull that Corey out. So that's good. We'll have 2 projects fucking cracking away tomorrow. So as long as by the end of the week we get a few masks done, boys, we've got a bit of a chance, you know? A bit more of a chance. Today was absolutely terrible. Beautiful day, but just windy as anything. Like you know, the whole planes are all falling off the table and everything. I just couldn't be bothered. Hey, BF, how you doing? Hope you're well, man. Good Blues Clues. Nice to see you again, man. Good to see you, man. Yeah, okay, man. You know, we're cracking away. It's very late at night here. I'm not sure exactly what time, but it's pretty late. I work my guts out for what I have so far doing my kids, and they will get it all free. And they wonder why people have issues with them. I blame the government mutts. Oh, God. Charlie, I knew you weren't Meg Tao. Yeah, okay, Diane. I never fucking said I was. Fucking hell. I never said I fucking was. Plus, what has that got to do with any conversation we were having? Fucking... We should talk about a conversation we had 20 minutes ago, half an hour ago. In any case, that's just life. But they are right, though. I've already told you that over and over. All the MGTOW channels I listened to tonight were fucking right. There's nothing that he didn't say that wasn't right. There's nothing. I agree with it all. Absolutely 100%. And they are correct. I'm just afraid that at the end of the day, you know, at the end of the day, us men are going to be alone. That's what I hate. Sorry, boys and girls, I really do. I'm sorry, man, I really do. And the same for the females. You've got to hashtag me too. You proud feminists. You proud, proud women. Okay? The ones that you can do it all for yourself. You don't need a man. At the end of the day, you're going to be sitting there with a bunch of cats with a fucking dildo. So, yeah, that scares me. I mean, it really does. Yeah, that scares me. But that's life. I'm fucking no one to talk, mate. I am no one to talk. I got to do all this shit all over again. I had to get the fuck out. When it comes down to it, can't stay here forever. Can't live this life forever. And she'll just wear me down and wear me down and wear me down, just waiting for me to go. And then, that's it. She's won. She's won. She's won already. She's won already. In all fact. Thank you, Jason. Thank you for that, man. I appreciate that, Jason Guinness. It's 11:20. Wow. Well, there you go. That went really quick. Wow. Sorry, I'm just catching up with your messages. Or trying to, at least, anyway, so I don't seem rude. Here's some chocolate biscuits from Australia. Chocolate biscuit from Australia. They were half price. That's the only reason I got them. Well, I don't know how old your son is, Rack, but he hasn't started yet. Wait until he's out and about. I mean, seriously. He's going to need a job at least $1,000 a week just to survive. At least $1,000 a week. His rent's going to cost him $300-400 a week just for rent, just wherever he's living. And then his food, going out, all that kind of thing, clothes, all that kind of thing. Forget it. Forget it. So it won't happen. It won't happen. The owners won't allow that. The owners don't like middle class all that much. They're not a big fan of it. Okay, they're like everybody down in the lower class, and they're the high class. Okay, they're the owners, so they want everyone else down in the same level. Everyone else. So it'll never increase. The wages won't go up. I remember they tried to. It was only 2 weeks ago. It was just 2 weeks ago. They tried to get Scott Morrison, the Prime Minister, here to up the wages, telling them that the workers need more wages and stuff like that. And his instant response was, that will cost jobs. So he's worried about his corporate entities. He's worried about his sponsors. It's just instant reaction for him. He's not going to put the wages up. He wants everybody as a fucking debt slave. He doesn't want you to increase your life at all. He wants you to maintain it at $14 an hour for life. That's it. I'm serious. These people don't want you to have a wage rise, and they don't want to see you getting ahead. That's not the aim of the game. The aim of the game is to put you into debt and to make you a slave, and to make you a slave for your work. And you don't concentrate on anything else but paying that off. And when you come home, you have your dinner, you have a shower, and you go to bed at 9:30. Okay, because you need to get up again really, really early to do it all again. Okay, And I swear, you'd be lucky to have people out there that could save $50 a week. If they could put $50 a week away, they'd be like a superhero. Because it's you know what I mean? I mean, I go down to the supermarket just to buy fucking bread and a few bits and pieces, whatever, and you end up spending $35, and you've walked out with nothing. Nothing. You've walked out with a few bits and pieces. That's it. You haven't walked out with any real food. You've just walked out with some biscuits, a coffee, milk, and then I went and bought a packet of cigarettes, and I've blown nearly $50, $47. I've got receipts, $47, just there. That's a fucking joke. You know? So you're not getting much for your money. That's what I'm trying to say to you. And I don't know if you've noticed the packaging lately, ladies and gentlemen, but it's a big fool's game. The packaging, like I'll pick up this big box of fucking cereal, and you pick it up and it's empty. You go to pick it up and you're crunching the box because it's air. It's all air inside of it. There's only half the box that's full, and the rest of the fucking box is all empty air. Fucking empty air. Okay. So packaging is you're getting less. The food, you're getting less in the packaging. What was 350 grams is now 300 grams, and it's the same price. That's how they maintain the inflation. They make it look, it's invisible because you don't see it. You see, because it's in the product. The product hasn't risen in cost. It stayed the same, but they just take less out of it. They take a little bit out, or they make the jars concave on the bottom instead of flat. All kinds of fucking little tricks that they do. These people. Swear to God, all kinds of tricks, like these things here. See, I mean, seriously, think about it. Who in the fuck sits down and measures 156 grams? Think about it. That's how much it's gone down. I mean, who the fuck would do that? 156 grams. Why not just round it out to 170, 160, or 200? No, let's get it down exactly to 156 grams. Like, fucking, that's a joke. You know what I mean? Like, but that's right. And it's the same price as what you were paying before, but instead of getting 9 cookies, you only get 6 in the packet now. You see? And that's what they do. It's called hidden inflation. It's what's called hidden inflation. Okay? Hidden inflation. Which it comes from them printing the money, from them printing the currency. They print it and print it and print it, so it becomes worth less. It buys less. Yeah, it is a nice cookie half. That's the first time I've ever tried them. They're pretty nice. I thought they had a chocolate centre, but it's a soft centre. I thought it had a chocolate centre, but Cadbury's are really nice, man. These are normally $4, $3.80 or something they are for a packet. $3.80 for a packet of cookies, 6 of them. All right, pretty full on, man. Charlie, you little snowflake. Diane, you're being pretty fucking rude tonight, you fat little cunt. Fucking, you might want to settle down, Diane. Fucking, you're being very rude. Very fucking nasty. Fucking toxic. Fucking, there's such a thing as toxic females too, Diane. Toxic shit that comes out of their mouth. No, I only have half a biscuit, Maz. That's it, half a biscuit. Yeah, I'm not really a big sweet tooth, mate. I've got them out here to hide them from Echo. If I have them sitting on side on the counter, forget it. So I've got to have them out here. I've got to put them up in the drawer, to be honest. Only just half a biscuit, mate. Yeah, nothing. No, we don't need more wages. Wages are too high in Australia. Fucking hell. That's genius, that is, David. And we don't need inflation. Even another genius. Fucking hell. Really genius fucking statements there, ladies and gentlemen. I always believe in this saying, right? I always believe in this saying. If you're going to fly with fucking turkeys, don't soar. What a minute. If you're going to fly with fucking eagles, don't soar with turkeys. Okay? And you might want to think about that and write it on the fridge. Okay? Because there's some pretty insane fucking statements. Because it just doesn't make sense. Of course, you need higher wages, David, and inflation is built into the system. That is how the rich get richer and you get poorer, because they are printing it. They're printing it. Nothing can prepare you from what those little vile twats of females are capable of doing. No. Just when you think you've got it all worked out and you think you're cruising along and you think everything's fine, you know, and it's not until you start to question it a bit and you start to think, hang on a minute, you know, yeah. And then you get to a point you just had enough. Unfortunately, that's where I was. Unfortunately, if I just kept my mouth closed, I would have been fine. If I just fucking shut up, didn't say anything, because nothing much has changed. It's the same thing as when I was married. Don't think this is any different. This is not like harsh punishment. It's exactly what I was dealing with when I was married. I mean, I was ignored back then too. That's why I was complaining. That's why I was having an argument in the first place. You know, because fucking why? Why you just got to sit in a bed and you just completely ignore me the whole day? Fucking, what have I fucking done wrong? Rah, rah. This was before, right? So of course you do as a man. Any man will do that. I'm not a bad bloke for asking you that. Any bloke would have known that. But, you know, if you were smart, you would have just realised it from the Chinese videos that she wasn't really into you. She's not really into you. So they all end up with cats, Diane, and you're fucking one of them. You're one of them. All right? You're one of them, love. You're going to have a whole pile of cats. She's got two. She's got two cats at the moment. We went from 0 cats married to 2 cats fucking single. Okay? In Norway, it's much worse, Chaz. Fuck, I couldn't imagine it. In Norway. Fucking Norwegian pussy, man. Wow. We need more value in the wage and not wage increases. Well, you're not going to have any value. Value's gone. What are you talking about? It's fiat currency. It has no value. It's a fiat currency. It's not backed by anything. It's a monopoly money. It's just the only thing that gives it power in the first place is that it's government backed and that you'll accept it. And the person you go and give it to will accept it. That's its power. Other than that, it has none. It has no power whatsoever. It's not backed by anything. There's no gold and silver backing in that at all. There's none. And every dollar is at interest. Every single dollar in your pocket was produced at interest, borrowed at interest. It's already in debt. You'll never, you know what I mean? It's in debt. It's a debt instrument. It's not money. You're confusing that with money, the currency that you're in your pocket with money. That's not money. It's called currency. Okay, so it doesn't hold its value. It's just a currency, and the longer it exists, the less it becomes worth. And that is just the truth, man. I mean, look how much the Australian dollar has died since we went off the silver thing in our money. What was that, 1964 or something like that? That we went off the silver thing. We're out, like the 50-cent piece was made out of 90% silver back then. It's a round 50-cent piece. And that particular 50-cent piece is worth $15. And you'll get $15 for it every day. Every fucking day you'll get $15 for that. That's because it's a coin that was minted with 90% silver. So it has maintained its purchasing power and gained more value because of that. Now, if you were still circulating that, still using that as your currency, that is real money. Real money. And that's a whole different ball game. It really is. It's a whole different ball game, because the money you got in your pocket is printed out of real metal, real silver. So it's got backing. It's backed. Okay, you know. And then the money that you had, the Commonwealth banknote, not the banknote you got now, but it's called the Commonwealth Bank note. Well, that was backed by gold. That was backed by a medal. That was backed, okay? Was backed by the government and the fucking reserves that we've got. And then we were taken off the gold standard. Nixon took us off the gold standard. Took the whole world off all Western countries went off the gold standard. And so after that, they took out the 50-cent pieces and the money and fucking replaced them with tokens. And that's when you've seen everything skyrocket. Everything. They just skyrocketed. Why do you think a house is worth what it is now? You know, it's not because people fucking build it up and all the rest of it. It's also because of the dollar value, man. Inflation, yeah, you bet. And hidden inflation too. Why do you think they hide it if it wasn't so important? Why do you think they conclave it, right? Instead of, you know what I mean? They try and hide it, hide all these things, right? I'm telling you, do some more investigating on it. You know, don't listen to me. I'm full of shit. Go and do some YouTube fucking investigating on Australian dollar demise or Australian inflation and currency and stuff like that. Go and look at those videos, man. You don't have to believe me. There's plenty of videos on YouTube talking about it. Heaps. All you got to do is find them. There's a whole whack of them because that's how I learned about it. Okay. To rent a van here. Yeah, measure twice. It costs from $250 to $500 a week in Australia to rent a van. Yeah. I mean, I've been trying to find rooms, and the cheapest one I could find just for a room was $200 a week, just for a room. Right, just for a room with no lock on the door. You're just renting a room. I mean, it's already got a bed and it's already got everything in there. But that was $200. Yeah, and they want 4 weeks down and 4 weeks bond. So you need 8 times 200 to move in. Just to move in. So you're going to need between 1,600 to $2,000, depending where you're looking, to move into the house. And you see that landlord, he's not silly. And all he wants you to do is move in for a little while and he can get rid of you. So within a week or 2 weeks, he'll tell you that you've put a scuff on the carpet, or you've put a scuff here, or you leave here. I don't like this, I don't like that, right? You've only just been there. You've barely moved in. And straight away you'll be given a piece of paper. You'll be given a piece of paper and told you've only got 2 weeks until you have to move out. Okay? So he swallows your bond. He'll swallow your bond. He'll tell you that it costs you $90 to clean the carpet. It'll cost you, you've got to actually take him to court to get your bond back, because he's not going to give you your bond, all right? He's not going to give it to you. No, it's an earn for him, because a lot of people are not going to go to court. A lot of people are not going to go, and they just walk away. So he keeps their bond. He keeps it, right? So he'll do 2 or 3 of them, and then he's got his kitchen fucking done. Yeah. He just use you, mate. And you've done nothing wrong. He'll just give you a piece of paper under your door, or put a piece of paper on the counter and gives you 2 weeks notice. And that's all they've got to do. You know, it doesn't matter if you've signed a lease or whatever it is. It's his house. So if he gives you a month's notice, you've signed a lease, he gives you a month's notice. That's it. Right? And then he tells you, though, I can't give you the bond right now because you're at the house, right? You've cleaned the room up, all the rest of it. He says, oh, no, I can't give it to you right now. I'll need to check it, but I can't do it right now. So I'll mail it to you. I'll mail it to you. This is another one that tried to do that shit to me. I'll mail it to you. So, you know, you wait the fucking 2 or 3 days, whatever it is, and you get it out, and there's like $5 left from your bond. And he sends this whole list of fucking bullshit. Just rubbish. Just, you know, absolute rubbish. Like there's no carpet in the room to steam clean. It's just the floorboard. And he's charging me $90 to steam clean the floor. You can't steam clean the fucking wood. It's wood. It's a wood floor. So, but I had to go back to court, take the guy to court, and get all these charges back. All right, get them back. And they may take you 3 months to get a booking for court to do that. Okay, so you've lost your money because you've got to find somewhere to live. You've got to find, you know. So you've got to come up with that. Then you've got to come up with a new place to move into because you've been given 2 weeks' notice, a month's notice. So unless you've got a lot of savings, He's not going to give you your $2,000 back. That's fucking gone. You're going to have to go to court to get that. So don't go relying on that for your bond. Don't think you're going to clean all the room up and everything's perfect and you go to the new. No fucking way. I mean, these fucking landlords want you in there to fix their fucking house up. So he's already spent it on the kitchen tiles. He's already spent it on the bathroom. He's already spent it. It's gone. So he can't. There's no way of him giving it back to you. He doesn't have it. All right, he's already spent it. So he's going to find any reason he can to swallow that up. Yeah, swallow it up. Well, I think you've heard that saying. Where did I hear that saying? Hell be. I think we might have been watching the same YouTube video there, mate. Because that's the same thing that I was listening to today. The same words. Big package, small inside, unlike me. I don't know what that's about. Chris T, Dotcha Rock, Wiener, trans, something or other. I don't know. Giving good life lessons is vital, but all this feminism, political bullshit means more psychological drama for them. Oh, they love a bit of psychological drama, mate. They fucking love a bit of drama, period. Well, good on you for you doing that, David. Fucking all good for you. Fucking, you're a real clever one if you did that. You're a fucking clever one. Take some of those winnings and get yourself some metal. All right. Or even better still, David, because you're a smart fella, why don't you buy Bitcoin? Go and spend your money on Bitcoin, okay? Fucking Ethereum and Ripple, all right? Because you're so up to date. Yeah, don't worry about what I say. You stick with those 2020 blokes, foreseeing everything, and put your money on the Bitcoin, okay? Ethereum. Wow, really? See, I never even tried that measure. I didn't even try that. And I sure as fuck ain't going back to a fucking tent. Fuck that. I'm not doing that. Oh God, I didn't realise there were so many messages, guys. I'm trying to answer people's messages, and you guys are hitting it hard today. I got to try and keep up with you. That's it, BF. Send him into some Bitcoin. You'll love a bit of Bitcoin there, mate. Yeah, don't worry about what I say. Just go and buy Bitcoin and Ethereum and Ripple and sit back and you'll be a millionaire. You'll be a fucking millionaire, mate. Fucking 2025, something like that. Oh, God. Fucking hell. Another Vatican priest got busted too, guys. Another big Vatican priest, a big name bloke got bishop or some bullshit, got busted using the church's funds to buy male prostitutes. It was in yesterday's thing, big write-up on it. I got it on my Facebook for you tomorrow. But he got busted, a big-time bishop or something like that, and he'd been using the church funds to pay for male prostitutes and orgies, sex orgies. A fucking priest. Yeah, the most filthiest of all, aren't they? The priest, the most filthiest of anybody. Fucking the most filthiest. You think we're bad? Fucking try putting on a frock and see how you go. Try putting on the fucking priest uniform. My godfather, the pious and fucking the debauchery. They're worse than what we are. 10 times worse than us. Oh, really? Measure. Don't take me serious. Don't take me serious for it, Measure. Don't be buying any of them. Don't be buying any of them, Measure. How you doing, Zombie Bird King? Good man. All right, good man. Dot's a man without a doubt. It wouldn't surprise me. Nothing surprises me. Nothing surprises me these days. You'll probably find she's a world wrestling champion, fucking WWF, right? Yeah, look, I'm just blown away how like a bloke gets on the whatever to make a fake name, and they choose a female name. Like, they're in the closet, mate. A lot of these blokes, they're in the closet. Okay, they do love the dick. They just fucking don't want to admit it. All right, they're still in the closet. But I love how they always choose a female name. Like, don't choose a bloke's name, will you? Make sure you choose a fucking female name, and then act like a female. And you're a bloke, right? You're a bloke. Ugh. I don't think that was your dot. That wasn't you we were talking about, man. It was someone else. Um, mm, yeah, you betcha. Priests are forced to celibacy, recipe for insanity and perversion. It must be because they seem to be one of the most perverted that are out there. They seem to be more, more filthy. Yeah. Mm. I don't identify as any gender. Oh, God. Oh, fuck that shit. Can't even go down that path, ladies and gentlemen. You're either male or you're female. There's no in between. I'm really sorry. It doesn't exist. It's all in your mind. And I won't agree with it. And I won't be forced to agree with it. And, I know that they're going to come out with new laws soon where you have to agree with it. And I'm still not going to agree with it. There's just no way. I'm just not into that. You're either a man or you're a female. End of story. If you've got a vag, then you're a female. If you've got a little tinkle, then you're a man. Okay, end of story. And it doesn't matter what you try and do. If you've still got that, then you're a man. Okay? It doesn't matter what you do. You can fucking put on as many dresses as you want, lipstick as you want, whatever you want to do. I don't care. Fucking whatever makes you happy. But don't sit there telling me you're a female because you're not a female. Okay? You have dick and a balls. That's it. That's it. End of story. You've tucked them up. You've given them a little tuck up. You've got the fucking elastic bands out. You've got the fucking sticky tape out. And, but hey, at the end of the day, you're a bloke. End of story. End of story. And you watch one day, man, they're going to come out with a big storm. The real women are going to fucking stand up and they're going to say, we've had enough of this. We've had enough of these transgender females, rah, rah. And they're not going to let you into any of their sports anymore. You're going to have your own sport. You're going to have to, you'll end up creating your own sport. You're going to push it so far that these women are going to demand that you have your own sports and you can all sport against each other. But they're not going to sport against you. They're not going to, it's not going to work forever. But I do love how men have undermined them, completely undermined these feminists and these fucking women, okay, and done this and done it deliberately, and actually said later on that they did it deliberately just to get the award and get the money or the scholarship. All right, there was a few instances of it. The guy won all the trophies, he got the award, got the scholarship, and as soon as he got the scholarship, ladies and gentlemen, he changed back to a man. And said, no, I don't feel like doing that anymore. I don't feel like being a girl anymore. I want to go back to being a man. And he won all the titles, and he got all the fucking thing, got all the fame. And then he turns around and says, oh, no, I've had enough now. I don't want to play anymore. I'm going to take my ball and go home. How far to your McDonald's? Oh, man, not far. Where is the McDonald's, man? There's McDonald's everywhere in Australia. Everywhere you go. Everywhere. Yeah, you can't go, I suppose, 2 or 3 blocks or 6 blocks or whatever it is, without a McDonald's, man. We've got one just up here at the end of the road, just at the main road here at Hall Road, into Hall Road. It's 5-minute drive. And then there's another one if you go down the freeway. There's another one. Turn left on the main road and follow it all the way down a bit. There's another one there. Not only that, but there's Hungry Jack's, 24-hour Hungry Jack's there too. I've never had a Hungry Jack's. I think I've had it once, a Hungry Jack's. Yeah. All the shit was all over my hand. Fucking, I just don't like that. I don't like fucking shit falling out and fucking, I don't like that. I don't like heaps of sauce everywhere and it's fucking going everywhere. And they just overwhelm the salad and with the tomato and that. I don't like tomato. I don't like tomato. Yeah, so. Yes, I haven't eaten there. And I ate at that expensive restaurant around the corner, the hamburger. It's an American company. It's a new one. The burger joint. It's like $18 for a fucking burger. I was thinking, it was nice, but $18, man. $18 for a burger, chips, and a drink. Yeah. So no, I've only had it once. My balls are inverted ovaries. You're better off to fucking keep them that way, mate. In this day and age, these females. Oh, it's so sad, boys. Fucking hell. Like, we actually want to love them. We want a family. We want to love them. And we just have no choice but to embrace the MGTOW movement. And it's fucking sad for our generation. It really is. It's not like that. It's not like that we're wanting it. It's not like this is how we want it, right? We're just being forced into that, because we know what will happen. There's too many. There's too many other people, like me, that have shared their stories. I imagine there's people in your own family, that you can look at and go, yeah, and you can see what's been going on really for here, right? Yeah. So the incentives just aren't there anymore. It's really not. It's very rare that a woman in this generation takes care of her man. It's normally the last generation that do that. You're going around and seeing a couple, and you look at them and they're in their late 40s, and they take care of each other. They love each other, right? They have their argument or whatever, but they don't just fucking break it all up because you've called me a bitch. Oh, you called me a bitch. Well, that's it. It's time for divorce. And yeah, I don't like you, and I'm it's not your home, and the whole lot, because you called her a bitch. But fucking, you haven't fucked me in fucking 2 months. You haven't come anywhere near me in fucking 2 months. Like, fuck. Yeah, you're just a great fucking human being, love. Fucking, you go away for 2 months and you come back and you fucking, hit me up with that. And fucking hell. So no, man. There's no hinting of it or anything. It could happen at any time. It's just up to her and up to her feelings. If you're a good mind reader, all right, because you've got to be a mind reader. You've got to fucking know what she's already wanting before she wants it, and fucking, be on the ball, all right? It takes half mind reading, mate, to be with a female. Like, you got to read their fucking mind, and then you got to change their feelings in case it changes in 10 minutes time, because it's bound to change. Like, fucking, they don't make a deal. You can't say to a female, this is what we're going to do, right? And then you stick on the path, right? Because they fucking change 10 minutes later. You know what I mean? And they don't tell you. They just do their own fucking course. Whereas if you had done that with a bloke, you plan something, then you stick to your plan, right? Whereas the females change, man. It changes with their feelings. Whatever's going on in 10 minutes with their feelings, Like, seriously, it's all based on feelings. Their feelings too, not yours. Yeah, so make sure you say yes a lot. Just get, yes, yes, love, yes, love, yes, love, yes, love. Yeah, that's what you got to do. Say yes. All right. Yeah, don't say no. They don't like the word no. Don't say no. Yeah, if you don't do that, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Don't say no. I don't agree with that. That's the worst thing you can say to a female is no. I don't agree with that. That's it. You just started fucking World War III. No, I don't agree with that. Oh, fuck, you got no idea. You just started absolute pandemonium in the whole house. And you're in the doghouse now. You're in the living room. You're in the doghouse. That's it. How dare you say no? How dare you? But it's the truth. It's the fucking truth. I don't agree with that. You try it. Oh, you've never seen a woman change so much when you say, I don't agree with that. No, I'm not doing that. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you're not going to get any sex. You're not going to get anything from her. Nothing. She'll freeze up, my little boys. She may pretend that everything's fine there and then, but you'll find out over the next 2 or 3 days that it certainly isn't fine. It isn't fine. And then about a week later, you'll be asking the bitch, fucking asking her a week later, what's wrong, love? Fuck, I'm just sick of this. Fucking what? And then you'll find out it's a week ago. It's the shit from a week ago that she's been sitting on. So you've been acting this whole fucking time, this whole week, because of that, and you think that I deserve an entire week of your fucking bullshit for that? You're fucking kidding, aren't you? Like, where's the balance here? I said, okay, then if that's what I deserve for that, what do you deserve for being a fucking cow the entire week? What is your punishment? You know, if that's what I deserve for saying the wrong thing, then what do you deserve for deliberately fucking fucking it up? You know, for deliberately fucking doing it. You know, because I didn't deliberately do that, but you've deliberately fucking killed the whole relationship for the week. You've fucking demolished it over feelings. Right? Your feelings got hurt a week ago. You said the wrong thing. Wrong think. Wrong talk. Yeah, it's a lot easier if you just say yes. All right, boys? It is. It's a lot easier to deal with women. Just don't say no. All right? Because they don't like no. All right? Is that where Alan Limpenti is? Is that what he's doing? He trolls Brian Harvey. Never heard of him. Never heard of Brian Harvey. Don't know who he is. Don't know. Don't know who that is, Humpy. Brian Harvey. Most likely, man. It gets hit every time by a semi-trailer when I wake up, mate. And I go in the kitchen to make a cup of tea, and there, fucking bang, she walks into the kitchen. You know, fucking just ignores you. There's no good morning. There's no hello. You know, just completely blanks you. Absolutely ignores you. Turns her back on you. Are you kidding me? Fucking. Matter of time, mate. I've got to get out of here. British songster. Jeff Harvey. Don't know who that is, man. Relationships, even go need honesty, integrity, balance, and both parties have to do work, not one giver and one taker. Good luck with that. I don't know, Commie Boy. Did you wake up with a big fucking dildo in your mouth, mate? Fucking hell. Imagine having a 70-year-old ball sack. Oh, fucking hell, Shammy. I'm only 51, love. I'm not 70. And fucking don't worry about that, fucking Shammy. I'd have you fucking screaming, you fucking daft bitch. Don't worry about that. Blood-drinking lizard men are our superiors. According to David Icke, they're all lizard men. All the politicians or whatever fucking are lizard men. Look, you know, I don't want to. I shouldn't say anything like, you know, to put the guy down at all. I really don't. He's done a lot for the movement. Who knows what the future? Who knows what the future tells us? Who fucking knows? I mean, a lot of the stuff he was saying 10 years ago, mate, is only coming true now. A lot of the things that he said a long time ago is only coming true in the last 2 or 3 years, where it's really come true. And especially with all the internet shit that's going on right now, he foreseen all that a long time ago. So I'm not saying, you know, who knows, how in the fuck did he even get to that conclusion? Okay, whatever. But there is something about the royal family that doesn't fucking sit too good, that's for sure. You know, fucking Nazis. Yeah, I know they're always watching, mate. And Charlie's part of that internet of shit. That's correct, mate. I'm the biggest load of fucking shit here, Dot. The biggest load, love. Don't worry about that. I'm at the top of the fucking pile. Boys and girls, hit that like button, please. Fucking 21 have hit the like button. There's 48 in the room. Fucking do something fucking useful with those pussies that you're fucking sitting on and smash that fucking like button, you useless fucking maggots. Fucking hit that fucking like button. Fucking don't do me any fucking favours, will ya? Fucking, what do you do for me? Can't even fucking hit the like button. Jesus. I'm German blood, but Aussie, screw you. All praise the Iggy. Charlie is a lizard. I'm a lizard. Yeah, I'm going to peel the fucking head off in a minute. What do you think about Fraser Anning being censored, mate? Oh, man, Fraser Anning, I really wanted him to be the next Prime Minister. They're going to fuck him right up. You know that, right? They're going to fuck him over for that, man. Anyway, Stone Cold Content. Fucking, you're brilliant, mate. Thanks, man. You're a fucking gem. First time watching. You should do YouTube IRL. I don't know what that is, but I'll look into it. IRL. YouTube IRL. I'm on the phone, mate. I can't go through my computer. So if you're thinking about like for phone calls or whatever, yeah, I can't do that, man. I've got the girls inside asleep. I'm out in the garage, mate. Yeah, down there just doing me masks and fucking smoking me bongs and yeah, right. The girls are already went to bed at 8 o'clock, mate. It's like that every night for me. Even when I was married, yeah, the door would close at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock at night, the door would close, and that's it. Yeah, so that's just how it is every night. So I got depressed, man. I got depressed. I was starting to get really, really depressed about it all because I just got sick of it. You know, I really did. You know, like I fucking can't get 2 minutes of this person's time that I'm married to, and it just sucked. You know, 8 o'clock at night, the door's closed. 9 o'clock at night, you can't go in there. Like she's, you know, you're not allowed in there past 9 o'clock at night. That's when I was married. So, fucking, yeah, it sucked. It sucked. It sucked big time. No, definitely no biscuit, mate. And then you've only got until 9, and she's locked the, she's, you know, the legs are fucking closed for the night. So and then the kid's still awake. My daughter's still awake. So that's it. Finish. You know, don't worry about that. Just let it go. So yeah, you're basically begging every day, running around after your wife, begging her every day. You know, trying to get that fucking, trying to get your hands on some titties and fucking trying to get a lick of a nipple, anything, fucking, because that's your wife. That is your wife. You are married, all right? So you're supposed to be able to grab her ass or fucking whatever, right? I mean, you haven't seen her for 2 months. Fucking hell. Is it all right to give her a kiss? Is it all right if I grab her? Fucking give her a cuddle? No. 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 That's abuse. That's abuse. Fuck's sake. That's fucking abuse, is it? All he did is lean over to give her a cuddle, man. Just give her a hug. Like, that's supposed to be your wife. So it was over a long time ago. This is all bullshit game. This is just the last bit of the game, man. Long game, just to get me out of the property. You know, so I leave and I do it of free of will. I get my clothes and I go because I've had enough. And any man wouldn't even last it this long. There's no way. You just wouldn't last it as long as I have. I'm here because of Echo, man. If I left, I couldn't imagine, you know. But I'm getting to the point where I think Echo will be. Yeah, I don't think it matters. You know, I've got a big step for me, man. Yeah, big step. But we're getting there, man. We're getting there. We're swallowing the pill slowly and slowly. We're swallowing the pill. Iced coffee, David Icke and reptilians. Yeah, cheers. He's funny, old David Icke. I don't mind him. Hearing this is depressing, but no fucking way that would happen. Crazy, no life. Fucking no life, Angel. That's what was doing me head in. I didn't have a fuck. I didn't, you know, he didn't have a, yeah. Fuck, it sucked. It sucked. You got no idea. The bitch would come out of the shower and she'd come out with a towel on and give you the flash, full flash, right? So fucking you'd run in there because you want a bit of fucking, right, trying to get a fucking feel in or whatever. And then the elbows get flying out. The elbows start flying and she starts kicking. Like, fucking what? Like, you've just got done giving the invite, basically, and you weren't going to do anything. You're just going to go in there and give her a quick fucking feel up, right? Have a lick of a nipple. And fucking the elbows start to come out. It's like it's, you know, it's not worth getting fucking hit with the elbow, mate. Trust me. It's not a lot of fun. You know, you weren't doing anything. You just got flashed. You run into the room to try and grab her, and she starts defending herself, right? Fucking hell. So you give up on that. You just give up on you, man. You just give up on the whole thing. You end up giving up on it. And that's exactly what they want. They want you to give up, man. But see, I mean, you know, if I leave, then everything is, that's it, finished. Fucked. Fuck, man. She'll spend 2 hours talking to some person on the phone in Chinese. There's someone that phones up every day, and she talks to them every day. Fucking for hours. Hours. Hours and hours and hours talking to this person on the phone. And the whole time it pisses me off because you wouldn't put fucking 5 minutes of conversation into your own husband. The entire time I was married to you, you would not give me 5 minutes of your fucking time. You bitch. You wouldn't even sit down and have a fucking conversation with me. And I'm someone that's married to you. And I wasn't just normal conversation, right? But no, no. But here you are, fucking single, out there, all dressed up and makeup on and got the fucking teeth all fucking fixed up and everything, right? Fucking bitch. You wouldn't put any effort into your own fucking marriage, though. But I was warned a long time ago, boys. I was warned. I had plenty of warnings. There were plenty of warning signs, plenty of warning signs, plenty of warning signs. Plenty. Yeah, a lot. Now, I should have known just from my Chinese videos. If you have a look at them, you'll see. Yeah, you'll see. I've got pictures on my Facebook of us walking in China, and she's like 10 feet in front of me, 5 feet in front of me, 8 feet in front of me. At no time did she walk with me. At no time would she stand beside me and walk, because I was like embarrassment to her, because being a foreigner, it was like I embarrassed her. So she always walked forward, was always 10 feet in front of me. It was a fucking joke. And all the time I take a picture of it, just to prove, I just thought it was feminism. Feminism. That's what I named the pictures. Feminism 101. Dealing with feminism. I nicknamed the pictures. Dealing with feminism. Feminism 101. Dealing with just this wonderful female in the feminism lifestyle was the name of the other one. I just put them on my Facebook. Yeah. Because that's what you're dealing with every day. Every day. It's not once. It's every day. Every day the same. You've got to actually ask the person you're with, can I hold your hand? How fucking pathetic. How pathetic. Fuck. How pathetic, man. That's fucking pathetic. Oh, fuck, man. I fucking kick myself, boys. I really do. I'm pretty upset with myself in a big way. Pretty upset with myself. I really am. Pretty upset with myself. Except for Echo, I'd be pretty fucking upset. If I didn't have Echo, I'd be pretty pissed. I'd be really pissed off if I didn't have Echo. I really would. To the point of fucking hating her. I'd hate her. Yeah. Because you deliberately did it. You deliberately did all that. You deliberately did it. It's not like I was doing wrong or anything. No, you did that anyway. You did it anyway. You treated him that way anyway, irregardless of fucking how good he was or whatever. It didn't matter. You still treated him the same way. Did you blow him? No. Did you kiss him? No. Did you hold his hand? No. Did you fuck him? No. And so you're trying to tell me that every single day of your marriage he abused you? Fucking bullshit. Absolute fucking bullshit. Bullshit. You feel betrayed. Yeah, Billy Gate. I feel that's a good way of putting it. I feel betrayed. And also my expectations of romance and of what a marriage should be, and all, how I was treating her. I would like it reciprocated back. Yeah, that was gone too. Whoever writ that zombie. Yeah, that was all gone from me. Because you just weren't getting any of it back. You were putting it out there as much as you could, and yeah, it's quite fucking. If you didn't know what kind of problems you were heading into, and you were blind to it all, you'd be actually pretty heartbroken, because you really love this woman, and you wanted to be her husband, and that's your wife and stuff like that, and you'd be mind fucked trying to wonder why she doesn't. That'd be horrible. That'd be a worse fucking thing to live with. It's already enough for me anyway. It really is. Chris Baker. Charlie, say hello, you legend. Oh, thanks, Chris. Fucking hit that thumbs up, you bastard. Hit that thumbs up then if I'm so fucking good. All right, sub to my channel if I'm so good. Your Dot, Chris, I never get hello. You get a hello every time you walk in, Dot. What are you talking about? Every time you walk into the room, I've said hello. Females, I tell you what, they're never happy. You got to fucking give them a fireworks fucking every time they walk in the room. It's like, you know what I mean? You got to have fireworks. I did say hello to you, Dot, when you walked in. What do you mean? That was a long time ago, by the way. That was a good hour ago. But I thought I was a mere male with a doodle. I don't think I was talking to you, Dot, at the time, man. I already said that. A man's love unconditional, unlike the ladies. Yeah, that's a good way, champion. I mean, a man does love that way unconditionally. Once we've gotten married and that's your wife and that you have a family and that's we stay on the path. Unfortunately, I don't think she looks at me like that at all. I must be looking like the old man, rah 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 rah. Who knows? But that's it. We roll out the red carpet for fucking Dot. Fucking roll out the red carpet. I think Dot needs a good dobbying. That's what you need, Dot. A good dobbying. A little dobbying for Dotty. A little Dotty dobbying. A little Dotty dobbying. That's funny. Oh, God, my back. Right, it's 4:20. Oh, God. Do you blokes look up that England porn pass yet? UK porn pass? I still can't stop laughing. That I really can't. Have a look, ladies and gentlemen. Look it up on Google. UK porn pass. They've passed a new law. It was on the April the 1st that was passed, and apparently they need they need to prove their age verification, and the only way you can do that is to send in your ID. You got to send in your ID, or you got to go down to the milk bar or whatever it is and buy a porn pass, and it costs you £10, and you get a fucking number to go onto the porn site. You get a fucking limited time and all that kind of shit. Look it up. It's funny as fuck. And it's the law. It's a fucking law there. So, oh my Godfather, I don't know where they're heading. I really don't. The land of freedom, the land of the rising sun, and fucking you can't even watch a bit of porn, mate. And you got to tell them what porn you watch. You got to tell them. Oh my Godfather. Funny as fuck. That shit's funny. Porn pass. Who would have ever thought about it? Yeah, you can laugh all you like, Diane, but it's the actual truth. And while you're sitting there lying, having a laugh about it, love, your fucking great females have ruined an entire generation through your stupid feminism. So you can laugh all you like, love, but you've got an entire generation out there, and that's pretty fucked up. Because I can tell you right now, there's an ideology that doesn't follow any of that shit. They don't follow any of that, and what your feelings don't matter to them at all. It doesn't matter to them fucking for anything. And you want to know why? Because as soon as they install their Sharia law, love, have a look in Brunei. Have a look in Brunei, love, how they treat the fucking gays and LGBT and all. Have a look, read it, have a look, okay? Because that's where you're heading. That's where you're heading. Sharia fucking laws. Have a look at Brunei. Have a look what they've just installed, mate. The new laws, and it's beheading. It's beheading if you're gay. You think I'm lying? I'm not. It's beheading. It's stoning to death for being gay. Stoning to death for adultery. If you thieve over there, they cut a hand off or they cut your foot off for thieving. It's full on Islamic law. That's the law. Okay, so you've got they don't follow that ideology. You see, they don't do that, and I think it was all just to break up the family unit. You see, because we were strong, the family units were strong in the Western society back in the old days, the 60s and 70s and 80s and all that. We had mum and dad at home. Mum and dad took care of the family, and after that, it all got tore apart. So you got entire generations out there, man. Seriously, entire generations that are broken up. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. It's really not. It's the degrading of our entire society. It's the breaking of the family unit. It's the breaking of everything, right? And there's got to be a plan behind it all. There's got to be a reason why they've done that, because it's the controllers that did it, the big boys, the ones that own everything. They control it all. Don't think they didn't know about your movement or didn't create the movement in the first place. You know what I mean? Don't think they didn't promote it. Don't think they didn't pay for it. Don't think they didn't fund it. You know what I mean? They funded it all. I can bet your bottom dollar that they did. And anyway, the founders of your Me Too thing, she ended up doing fucking paying the bloke off because she ended up raping a fucking 17-year-old. It was found out she'd raped that kid, and she paid him off. Right? So you guys can't. You guys have got plenty of ghosts in the cupboard, mate. You can't scream, I'm innocent, I'm innocent, I'm innocent. It's you know what I mean? Like the one problem, the one big thing from females that I've learnt. This is in every female. Absolutely every female is that they are so self-entitled that they never take responsibility for their own actions and their own words. It's always because you did this or you said that, and I'm going to do this. You know what I mean? It's pathetic. It fucking is, because you blokes make heaps of mistakes. You guys deliberately fucking do shit in your marriages and your relationships to fucking cause drama. Okay, you deliberately do it. Okay, yeah, and then you wonder what wonder the reaction you get. Right? No, man, it's the deliberately thing. My first marriage. You want to know how we fucking broke up? We broke up because the woman was doing her psychological course at college, whatever, university or whatever, psychological course, right? And she would come home and practice that in the house. She would come home and practice what she's learnt for the day and to see if it works. She'd try and pull shit, just say things to fucking see your reaction. And then afterwards you'd find out, I learnt that, yesterday, rah. Hang on a minute, that's what you said. This is what you did yesterday. So all, you know what I mean? You find them out, right? And that's how I learnt. That's what she was doing. So I got really pissed off with that because it was just a mind fuck. That's all she was doing, is just trying to mind fuck me all the time. Because she'd learnt this at the book and wanted to find out if it was true, if it worked. Far out. So she deliberately, get in your brain and cause bullshit for your brain. Yeah, well, David, you're right there, mate. David, as I've said before, Qian is from the spoilt, rotten, urban, one-child generation of Chinese girls. Yeah. I can't argue with that, man. Garage Arts do an IRL stream at the market. I've only got Wi-Fi, man. I'm not a rich bloke. I don't pretend to be a rich bloke. I don't have the hookup to go anywhere and watch internet. The phone just stays here in the garage. I don't even carry it with me. So I've just got Wi-Fi, and I can't go into the house and sit at the computer and talk and rah unless the girls are out and the girls are away, out of the house. Because Echo will be right there, if it's during the day, and at night time they'll complain. She'll complain that I'm too loud, or sitting there and listening to you, and makes comments on what you're talking about to you. Then I'll wake up tomorrow morning and listen to her give me comments, what she thinks about what we were talking about. It's got nothing to do with her. You know what I mean? But she'll get all pissed off about a subject or something that I've said or whatever, and then wake up in the morning and gives me the briefing on it. Right? Fucking hell. That's happened a couple of times too. There you go, free one. Yeah. Yeah, they think it's just blasé, rah. You see, the bitches think it's blasé, rah, because the bitches move on with another dick. They fucking just monkey branch. All right, or they've already got distractions. You see, if they're not monkey branching, they've got a distraction, which are the kids and their job. So their day is pretty filled up. All right, but absolutely, women don't realise how much harm that it can do to a man once they've done that. Like you've got to go to family court and you don't see the kids, you don't hear from them, you're not a dad anymore. Far out, man. And you've still got to maintain a job. Because I had a real job back then, don't forget. Oh, fuck, I found it so hard to even maintain my job. And it got to a point for me where I had to go and see a lady. I had to go and see the lady twice a week and to talk to her to get my mind right because I couldn't stop thinking about it, you know, because it sits in there, man. You can't help it. But it only has the power you give it. That was a big lesson from the lady. It only has the power you give it. If you're going to feed it power and feed all those negative shit power, then it's going to take control over your life. Whereas if you don't and you concentrate on things that you need to do and what you need to do in your life and how to improve your life, then you'll have that to concentrate on. So she helped me with that, right? Because I didn't have that, right? So yeah, I needed guidance, man. Oh, I was mind fucked. Oh, fuck, I was mind fucked. I was gone. I couldn't get out of bed half the time, boys. I was that gone. Right? Of course, there are two sides to every story, and then there's always a third side. Don't forget that. But I measure. Don't forget there, darling. Your fucking my ex was out there having an affair. I wasn't having an affair. Okay, measure. I was not having the affair. She was. Okay, so let it sink in that she'd had a boyfriend for over fucking 2 months. She'd been fucking a guy on a Friday night, fucking Saturday, whatever it is, and then coming home fucking pretending like she's been at her friend's house studying. Okay? And she was on that dick. She was on my fucking dick like no tomorrow. And I swear to you, I fucking swear to you, okay? Never knew a thing. I thought she was at a friend studying her psychology course for her course. And the whole time she had a boyfriend. I didn't know that. I didn't know that until the friend told me because I phoned her up. Where's my wife? It's midnight. What time is she coming home? Yeah. So yeah, let's not play any fool's game here, measure. Yeah. You resemble Jack Hamphy. Oh, I don't know. I don't know who that is, man. She looks at you like she needs to let one go. Yeah. Um, Thank you, free one. You got that three sides correct, man. See, Diane doesn't think that. It's just her side and the other side, and basically her side. That's it. That's it. There's no, you know what I mean? Um, do you dance, Chaz? No, mate. I am 51 years old. I don't want to dance. I was a bit of a boogie agent when I was young. Bit of the boogie. Get out there and have a few drinks, have a bit of a fucking dance. Yeah, of course I did when I was young. Um, a porn pass. Yeah, I'm serious. Dot. Porn pass. That would be the last straw for me. Oh, so I better scroll down. Oh, I didn't realise there was so many answering. Sorry, boys. It's the Jews, Chad. Said that. The free one. Yeah, it's the Jews. We'll blame the Jews. No, you can blame the EU. You can blame the EU and their age verification and all that copyright fucking shit that they passed. Article 11 and Article 13. You can blame that. Okay. But it's actually a real thing. Yeah, it's a real thing. I actually got it. Went and saved the article for Tower because Tower didn't believe me. Remember earlier in the last chat, he was going mad at me. You know, talking shit, Charlie, rah rah. She wanted to say, fucking here you go, fucking have a look at this, Tower, fucking get him on here, right? Porn has replaced entitled women. It fucking makes it a lot easier. Seriously, boys, it makes it a lot easier. Any urges you have or whatever you have, make them go in the tissue, and that's it. It's fucking finished. You have no more. It's gone. You will look at the woman totally different. You look at the woman totally fucking different. Um, Sex bots. Yeah, could you imagine fucking that, Paul? Sex bots. Oh, yuck. You want to join my clan? No. I don't want to join anyone's fucking clan. I'm not a big clan fucking person, mate. All right. Charlie, get it straight. I'm always laughing and I'm far from being a feminist. Good on you, Diane. Um, um, you're a dot. Me too. I'm talking just stats. I don't know what he's talking about. Is Charlie still whinging about how he can't get a root? Of course I am, Dark Light. Every fucking day I whinge about it, you dark cunt. Fucking hell. I'm male. What do you fucking expect? It used to be a celebration for me to get a root. No, I call her Chen Chen. I don't call it. Yeah, well, fucking mate, I can't help it sometimes. Just fucking, that's how I am. That's how I talk. Yeah. How do you jack off in public toilets without internet? The free one. Yes, I'm barely 3 foot tall and mirrors are bigger than me. Anyway, your parents were divorced. I don't use them as an example. I didn't use them as an example. Who said that, Diane? Don't even think I mentioned my parents, man. Actually, it stalls a little bit the internet when I'm scrolling, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't think there'd be anything scarier than me dancing, boys. Especially this time of the night. No, I don't. I've got 50 people watching Billy Goat, which is a lot, actually. I've never had that many in the room so far. That's pretty cool. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Garage Arts, fucking bit of super chat, smack talking, fucking nothing much, really. You're welcome to pick a subject or whatever, but you're welcome here. Thanks very much for joining. And hit that thumbs up if you can. If you haven't subbed. No problem. We'll catch you around, you know. We're back onto Linda's discharge again. Oh, fuck you, guys are filthy. I don't play Clash Royals, man. I'm not interested in playing fucking Clash Royale, fucking or any Facebook game. I don't play that shit. Fucking, you know what I mean? I don't play it, mate. I'm not interested in that. I'm gonna have a haircut fucking the next couple of days. I have a haircut, go and have a head trim. So no, I don't play video games, Flubber. I don't even have there's no video game thing here. You know, nothing. No, not into them, man. It was probably because when I was young, I was renting a room. You know, I'd rent different rooms. You know, and everywhere I went with these dumb idiots sitting on a lounge and just fucking playing this PlayStation game. And to me, it just looked like a bunch of zombies. Like seriously, a bunch of fucking zombies sitting there playing this game over and over and over and over and over. And to me, it was just like a big waste of time. Like I just couldn't believe how much time is wasted playing these games, and how kids get hooked, and you know, and I can't play them either. I'm really shit. I am so bad at these games. You got no idea. I don't know where I'm going, who I'm killing, where I'm supposed to be going. I don't know the best uniforms and all that shit to use. So I'm still walking around with a fucking just a normal gun, and all these other people are in SWAT uniforms and dressed up and shit. Oh, fuck all that. Fuck all that. Yeah. I'm not into the killing games and all that. I believe they're made to desensitize. I believe they're made to desensitize you against killing. You know, like you're killing these people in the video game, bang, 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 and then you can go into real life, and they're just, you know, you can think they're a video game. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's how I feel. I don't find them interesting. You know, I can watch them. I like to watch them for a little while, but I get bored after 15 minutes of watching someone play. You know, but I don't mind watching them. I can sit down and watch them for a little while, as long as I've got a big fat fucking Stubby. I'll last for that period. Then that's it. I'm pretty bored with it, really. Yeah, I get bored. I didn't mind playing the Xbox game, The Punisher. I've still got it in there, the old black Xbox, the original Xbox machine. And I think one of the games I've got is The Punisher. Hopefully I've still got it. It's a great game. It's where you're the Punisher, the guy with the skull on his chest, and you got to go out there and kill all the fucking bad guys, and you get missions. It's a good game. It's a really good game. There's just no mercy. He just fucking kills everybody. It's called The Punisher. Yeah, but that's the only one that I've watched, man. That's the only one that I've played. The rest of it, I don't know. I don't know anything about PS4s and, you know, yeah. And these Fortnite shit that people play, it's fucking greatest wank job I've ever seen in my life. What a bunch of fucking wankers. Like, seriously. And they waste hours and hours playing this fucking game. And then there's thousands watching on their channel. And I'm just sitting there scratching my head. What a bunch of tossers. Like, seriously. All running around trying to fucking bombard each other and kill each other and take their ammo and, you know, leave them in there dead. And, just fucking, you know, they build a fort and they go and bombard another fort and stuff. I found it entertaining to watch, but for about half an hour or something like that, you know, but I couldn't be bothered playing it. Like, you know what I mean? Just what a fucking waste of time. I don't know. Just me. Just me. Yeah, there'll never be a video game here, me playing, sitting down playing it, rah rah. That's just not going to happen. It just won't happen. So I don't want Echo getting into the games either. I don't want her sitting there wasting her hours playing a video game either. So yeah, we'll never have one. I have no interest in them. I have none. 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 Yeah. We actually, when we first got together, we had the big discussion on what video game we want, and she ended up choosing a Wii. She ended up choosing the Wii, that game system, and she still got it in there, and she used it fucking twice. She used the machine twice, and that's it. Has never played the game since, and I don't even know where the machine is. I don't even know where the machine is. I've got no idea where she put it. So that was a long time ago. Yeah. Pac-Man. That was my last video game. That was the good days of video gaming. Pac-Man, Galaga, fucking Centipede. Yeah, that was my era. Yeah, that was it. That was it for me. Yeah. So playing these new Fortnite games, and you've got all the different weapons, and oh man, that's just so full on technical now for me. I'm amazed, really, that these kids can remember what they've got to remember, and they need all the different things to make this. And wow, pretty full on. And there's some smart players out there, and they're big channels. I understand plenty of people watch them. I just don't know. Never got into them. Probably because of my old man. I was never allowed to play video games when I was young. Never introduced me to them. I never played them. Never played them when I was young. I had the handheld ones you flip up, and they had the handheld ones, you play the buttons. Now they're really collectible, really, really, really collectible. But back then, they were everywhere. Like I could pick them up in the market, on the market stalls. The Chinese people had them for 10 and 15 bucks each. And I remember, do you remember the tri-screen? Where there were 3 screens, you'd fold out 3 screens, and then it'd all fold together on top of each other. And it was one that just folded out and folded out. It was called a tri-screen. And it started up the top and it went all the way down to the bottom, onto the main machine. And then you got 2 more screens after that, and you had to play up the screen and down the screen. It was called multi-screen or tri-screen game. You can't get them no more. Even on eBay, you can't find them. They're really collectible. But I remember all them, man. The Donkey Kong Hold'em ones. Yeah. Very Zelda. I remember Zelda, Autoroids. I had all them. I was collecting the ones. I was collecting the little handheld ones. I really liked them. Even back then, I really liked them. I really, really liked them. So I used to collect in the boxes and leave them in the boxes and everything. I had all of them. I had all of those games when I was a kid. That was what I was into. Yeah, I really liked them. And then they come out with the American ones. There was gridiron, and there was football, bowling, all kinds of tri-screen bowling. Tri-screen bowling was great, man. It went for the 3 screens. The bowling was up the top, and you threw the ball, and it went all the way through the 3 screens. The ball went through the 3 screens before it hit the 10 pins. That was really good. Golf. There was one with golf. That was a good game. The tri-screens were my favourite, to try and collect the 3 screen ones that folded out. They were the hardest to get. Yeah. I remember there was one called Godzilla. There was a Godzilla game, Godzilla one. I didn't get that one. I missed out on that one. Yeah. I had my chance and didn't think, and then bang, it was sold. That's my era. Yeah, I'm not grown up with the PS4s. Yeah. We didn't know anything about that kind of thing back then. We were still playing computer games. We were still playing computer games that had 6 discs, and you had to swap the discs over to get the game. And the game would pause for disc 3. And you'd play a little bit of it, and it'd go back to disc 1, and you'd have to swap the discs around all the time. That's what I remember. Yeah, that's what I remember. That was funny. Mortal Kombat and all that. Yeah, I'm pretty old, man. Dot. Yeah, pretty old. Clock the Zeldas, my favourite. Although I don't have them now, and I had them all for when I was a kid. Mum just stole the console every now and then. Yeah, I remember them, man. I used to have my own pinball machine, Mr. Champion, when I had my 2-bedroom apartment in South Yarra. I can honestly brag about that. I had my own pinball machine. It was a fucking huge treat for me. Picked it up for a couple of $100, had it refurbished, re-cleaned out. I can't remember the name of it, but it was an absolute joy to own a pinball machine. Yeah, I remember that. Swear to God, knock on wood, had a pinball machine. Had a pinball machine when I was young. Had my apartment in South Yarra. It was pretty cool, man. My mates used to come around, fucking bong on, fucking pinball machine, fucking chuck the music on, chuck a video on. You know what I mean? The only girls there would be Jason's girlfriend or Troy's girlfriend. I never had a girlfriend. I had too many things going on, man. I had too many things going on, and I had a couple of Sheilas that I was already shagging. So a girlfriend for me wasn't really in the ball game. I was doing a lot of right, and I had rooms set up and grow rooms set up and houses set up and all kinds of things fucking going on. So no, I had rules to follow. I never bring them home. I always banged them at their joint or fucking took them back to their joint or whatever, banged them there and went home. No one really knew where I lived or anything like that. Come around where I was. It was only Troy and Jason that came. Yeah, only two mates. Yeah, that ever come around. I happened to meet the ex-wife by accident. Absolutely by accident. Swear to you. Me and my best mate had just had a huge thing. We just had a huge night, boys. And we ended up the last stop of the night, and I was the designated driver, of course, because I don't drink. So my mates are pissed as farts, absolutely fucking pissed on the dance floor, fucking just being mates, right? And I was standing there with one of my mates, just standing there talking to him, and just about bullshit, right? And don't forget, back then I had a nice jacket on, a shirt on, pants on, trust me, boys, it was a different ball game back then, and my teeth weren't the same, everything okay. I was looking a lot fucking handsomer, right? No less wrinkles, the whole thing. I was only about 25, 26, something like that. Yeah, about that age. And he bumped into a chick that he knew. This blonde thing, beautiful thing, blonde thing that was there, and he's chatting her up. And my ex-wife was her friend, and absolutely pissed as a fart. I mean, absolutely fucking trash these women were. You got no idea how fucking drunk these women were. Like, absolutely fucking off their tree. Both of them. Just fucking off their tree. It's like 3 or 4 in the morning. I don't know what time it was. And she said, I said to her, she said to me, do you want a drink? Archie said to me, do you want a drink? I said, do you have a drink? Just a bottle of water, Coca-Cola, whatever's going on. That's fine. Anyway, this one's piped up. The blonde one's piped up. Yeah, wants a drink. It's not a problem back then. The boys bought the drinks. It's wasn't a big deal. We didn't expect anything for that. We were just having a fun time. It was, it's not like now where where the women think you buy them a drink, you're expecting them to fucking blow you in the fucking bathroom. Back then, you could just have a laugh and a giggle with them and walk away. Nowadays, you can't, right? You can't do that, right? It's taken as abuse and all that shit. But anyway, I just offered her a fucking couple bottles of water because I'm not hanging around, man. Me and Archie weren't hanging around. We were just in there and out, right? So we had a 10-minute bullshit with him or whatever it was. And she actually called me. It was the next day. She called me. Yeah, she called me. Swear to God. I gave her my phone number. Not a problem. I gave her my number. But she actually called me and said, thanks for the water and thanks for not taking advantage of me, the whole thing. You're a gentleman. It's nice to see you. Did you want to catch up again? Say hello again. And that's what happened. And I just said, yeah, okay, I'll go out on a date with you. She was really pretty, man. Oh, fuck. Really pretty. Yeah, she was really pretty back then. Really, 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 really pretty. Certainly stood out in the crowd, right? The crowd of females there. She definitely stood out, okay? Fuck, she was tall. Because I'm only a little fella. I'm not exactly a big fella. I'm not like 6'1" or anything. I'm only a little fella, right? So when a big, tall fucking Sheila, I don't know about you boys. Do you like tall chicks? I like tall chicks, right? I don't mind tall chicks. I really don't. So I started talking to this chick I got to look up to a little bit, look up a little bit, right? She's a lot taller than me. So I had to, oh, it was just fantastic. I really like that. I really, really dig that, because she had the high heels on and shit like that. Because the whole time I'm picturing her on her knees and picturing just perfect height. Just fucking wonderful. Just, just wonderful, Harley. It's just fucking fantastic. Because being male, of course, I am filthy. Totally filthy, filthy person. So anyway, she asked me out, man. That's how we ended up hooking up. And then she didn't leave. Wouldn't go home. Mm. Oh, sorry, boys. Just catching up a little bit. You guys write a lot of stuff. That's all. Um, God. Little man syndrome, Chad. I don't know. I'm not that little. Just, I'm not that little. I'm not a fucking dwarf. I'm not a little fucking little oompa loompa. She was just a bit taller than me. I like that, right? That's all. Just caught my eye. I mean, I like tall chicks, man. The first girl that I had as a girlfriend, she was this tall, fucking blonde, like model type thing. She was in the magazines, and fuck, she was a lot taller than me. It was insane. It's insane. I just love that shit, man. I'm into that. I don't mind that at all. Yeah, yeah, that was right up my alley. And you are Dobbie. That's it. Well, Dobbie is an elf, and you are Dobbie. um, God. Um, where is she now? Does that mean you mean my ex? You talking about? I don't know. If you're talking about that, you must be talking about that. Where is she now? Angel's World. Sorry. No, I didn't pass up the good girls, and absolutely not. I didn't pass up any good girls, not that I know of. I was married to her for 15 years, mate. I was married to her for a long time. I was with her for 2 or 3 years before we got married. So I was with Janine for a long time, man. That was my ex's name. Long time. Yeah, long, long time. She had a good run, mate. She had a good run. She had a good run, mate. A good run. And again, resources. Again, resources. You run out of resources. And you had someone else promise you the big promised land. I'll give you the home, I'll buy you a car, and the whole thing. Just move in. Yeah, the whole lot. Okay, because she was a good sort. She was a pretty woman. So yeah, you know what I mean. The promised land was put in, mate. Was put in early. It was put in a lot. Okay, so yeah, you got no chance against promised land. Promised land is anything. Promised land is everything. And the car just ended up being this really old Mercedes, and it was like 12 months after they're together, and it's this really old fucking car, man. You got no idea how fucking old the thing is, right? And she thinks it's just the best thing in the world, right? Rah, rah. It's this old fucking Mercedes Benz that as soon as it breaks down, it's going to cost you a fortune to fix if you can find the parts. That's how fucking old it is. So, yeah, not good, mate. I was completely heartbroken over that one. Over this one, I seen it coming. I seen it coming. I knew it was going to happen. It was just a matter of time. I knew. You know what I mean? Like, I knew. So that's why. I mean, it had been. I knew it was coming. Just needed a reason to do it. Just like the government, it's already got the laws written. It just needs an excuse, or it needs a reason to bring them in. That's the same thing. It was already pre-written. Just needed something. Needed a reason or excuse. Needed to install it. That's it. You yelled at me. You called me a bitch. Fucking that's it. Right. So you deserve. You deserve everything. Right. Um, and since that day, it's ignored you completely. So no, it's all pre-done, pre-planned, pre-thought about. It's already pre-done. Right. You know what I mean? Like it's already in its mind. It's already done it. It's already picturing itself with me out of here and the car in the garage. You know what I mean? Yeah. Um, it's a shame, man, because I do love my wife. I do love my family unit, but I got to fucking move out and But we're getting there, boys, nice and slowly getting there. Yes, I boot all the dogs, Anthony. I always give them a good kick, mate. All right. Well, why don't you talk about fucking Mildura Blarts? Seems to be on your mind a fucking great deal. You fucking talk about it then, because I don't know what the fuck you want to talk about. You fucking inventive cunt. You fucking talk about it then. I've got no idea what the fuck you're on about. Did she take your surname when married? No, 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 no. That was my fault though. All right, that's my fault. Uh, uh, uh-huh, uh-huh. That's like the second or third time you've said that, Dot. You're doing a lot of convincing, mate, that you're not a man. You're doing a lot of convincing of it. I think the only way we're really going to know if you send us a quick picture of those flaps, okay? Fucking, that's the only way we can verify these things happening, all right? Just for the boys. I'll use it as the profile picture on the next stream, just to prove it. Here is Dot. Here we go. Here's a picture of Dot. She sent the proof through the mail, boys. Here she is. uh, no, of course I don't deserve to see your flaps, fucking Dot. Fucking hell. God forbid, I don't want to say love. That's probably the biggest joke I've made all night, because God forbid I fucking don't want to see him. You're right. I honestly, actually, really don't. That's the actual truth. I really, really don't. Oh, fuck. That would be like a nightmare to me. It's not a pleasurable thing to me. I couldn't imagine opening up my fucking my email or whatever it's called, messenger, whatever it's called, and there's a picture of fucking oh my god, father, fucking delete, fucking delete, you know. Oh my god, no, I'm not interested. I was only joking. Like seriously, I have no. It just puts me into. I fucking don't want to be a part of it. I don't want anything to do with it. I don't want anything to do with it. Wow. Uh, uh, uh. Audacity, my last name, man, is it's a fake fucking name, right? Whole thing's fucking fake. I don't. That's just the truth, man. I don't know where my last name comes from. I've got no idea. It's not my father's last name. It's not my mother's last name. How in the fuck I ended up with Barker, I've got no idea. Right? Fucking none. And no one in my family can even tell me who in the fuck a Barker is. You know what I mean? And if I do, don't get me wrong, they tell me, but what's the fuck's it got to do with my last name? Like seriously, how in the fuck did I get that name? So I don't want my kid named after something that I don't even know where it comes from, or who in the fuck the bloke is that I'm named after or whatever. I've got no idea, none. I'm not named after me dad. I'm not named after me mum. Right? I'm named after some bloke that adopted me or some bullshit, when I was a kid. Like, I can't even get the full story. I can't even get the full story. So at the time, I think to myself, there's nothing in that name. There's nothing in it, in my name, right? My last name. And I don't want my kid growing up with that. I don't want her dealing with that, right? Echo. So I'd rather have her dealing with a name that actually is real. That's your parents, that's your mum's name, that's her family name, goes back for a long time. Rah, rah, you've got a heritage with that name. With my name, you don't have a fucking heritage. You got none. You got nothing. Fucking nothing. Right? That's why. That's why. Right? Because I don't know where Barker comes from, man. I got no idea. All right, none. It's not my dad's last name. It's not my mum's last name. So yeah, I'm not going to be naming my kid after that. Fuck that shit. I'll deal with that, man. It's enough for me to have to deal with. You can name yourself Mr. Peabody. Yeah, I don't mind Mr. Peabody. What is this whack job talking about now? Linda, mind your own fucking business and shut the fuck up. All right, this whack job is going to fucking go wacko. Anyway, I'll just tell you about my fucking life, mate. You can take it any way you want to take about it. I don't give a fuck. They can't seem to fucking work it all out, eh? Need an explanation. Linda needs fucking explanations, and she needs paperwork. What's being said here? That doesn't make sense. I need to know details. Anyway. I don't know how to take calls, Diane. I don't think you can do it on this one. You've got to be on the computer, and you've got to be running under a different thing. This one doesn't. This YouTube live thing bullshit doesn't accept calls. So I'd have to run stream or fucking. And I tried that. It looked like shit. Like I need the plug in the back of the computer, whatever it is, and it just doesn't seem to run perfect the way it does for other people. I don't have that strong internet connection or something. Whatever. I don't know. Anyway, for now, I can't do anything inside. As I've explained over and over, I don't have a computer out here. I've just got the phone. So I'll have to deal with it. I couldn't imagine you on the phone fucking asking me the questions that you need answered. Like, fucking, how long do you think that's going to last? Fucking hell. How long do you think that's going to last before I just go click? Can't be fucking bothered with that one, ladies and gentlemen. Is there another caller? Fucking, right, what have you got to say for yourself? Right, fucking, okay then, well, have a good night, bye, click, fucking, anybody else? Fucking move on. Because that's about as most of my time as I'm going to give. I'm not going to sit there fucking answering people's fucking questions. Well, actually, who knows? Who knows what questions they ask me? I'll answer them. Do a bit of Tom Likas on them. Do a bit of Tom Likas 101. Fucking put a mask on. Fucking toxic masculinity. Fucking answer your phone calls for 10 minutes and see how you go with a bit of toxic. And then we'll do it at 10 minutes of fucking Charles, Mr. Nice Guy, fucking Charles, who doesn't know anything about fucking toxic, doesn't know anything about him. He's a fucking totally different bloke. Don't know him. And then, I couldn't imagine the different characters that we could do. You just stick a different mask on to become a different person, you see. What was that? Dark light? How can you not be? Well, that's just how it is. Dark light. Fucking, I'm not giving you any reasons, excuses. I don't fucking need to. I don't fucking need to explain myself. I fucking need to. You're lucky I even told you what I've told you. What the fuck do I need to explain myself for? I don't need to explain myself to people at all. And either should you. You don't have to go through your life explaining to people, do you? Well, what makes you any fucking different than me? Okay? Suffice it to say, my last name isn't worth fucking shit. It's not coming from anything, basically, is what I'm saying here. I don't know where the fuck it come from, and I've been trying to find out for fucking years. Apparently it's some ex-boyfriend or fucking whatever. Well, it's fucking not anything to do with me, is it? I don't even know the bloke. Never fucking heard of the bloke at all, right? So, why is it like this way? Well, fucking, that's how it is. Fucking, mum hated fucking dad, fucking whatever. He was a cunt. He was a cunt. He's in the wrong. Well, he was in the wrong. Actually, 100% in the wrong. And he was a total dog. That's 100% true. He was a total dog. Yeah, so that was it. Your name's not on there. His name's not on there. She put another name down. So, fuck, selfish bitch, right? Selfish bitch. It's caused me a few problems in the years because I don't know where the fuck it all comes from, or how to explain it all. And I'm not having that conversation with my daughter. Well, I'm really not. I'd rather let her have her tradition, and she's got a good family name, and they're a solid name, and yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, just not interested. Not interested, mate. Yeah, I'm the power with the kill the dogs. Yeah, I kill all the fucking dogs. Who's that? Gills Smith. Fucking hell, mate. What the fuck name is that, mate? Fucking, mate, if you're going to open your mouth, fucking change your fucking username. That's one fucked up username, dude. Seriously, man. I know you're going to hate me and you're going to unsub and unthumb it and fucking, you're going to hate me. Fucking, but hey, you know, that's life. Gills Smith Vank. Is that it? Vank? Fuck, mate, that's a hell of a name. Fucking Gills Smith Vank. Fucking, you got to be German or fucking something like that. I don't know. Fucking. Charlie, that is sad. You are a good dad. It's weird, but somehow you are okay. I really know. I know, Linda. I'm a fucking cunt. I'm a fucking toxic cunt. Remember that. I'm a very bad bloke. I'm the worst bloke in the world. Okay. Change your name and put it to a vote in the room. I don't know. He's all right. I'm only having fun with him. What kind of name is Charlie? Well, Charlie's in a traditional fucking English name, Dot. It's a traditional English name. And Chaz and Chad are deviations of Charlie, and they're legit deviations. Especially Chad is a legit deviation of Charlie. So no, my name actually has a lot of tradition in it. A lot of goes back. King Charles, by the way. Fucking King Charles, fucking Lord fucking Dobbie to you. But fucking there's King Charles and fucking everything in history. What do you mean? No, just the name. Charlie doesn't change who you are as a person. No, it's your last name we're talking about. The last name, Barker, not Charlie. Well, Diane, fucking go and find a fella, love, and blast his little man. Huh? Do me that favour, love. Go and take care of a fucking man. Go and make someone a sandwich and then give him a blowjob, all right? And then fucking come back and tell me about it. Commie boy, fuck off, commie boy, you piece of shit. Well, that's great, Dot. I'm just not as manly as Rara. Fucking thanks for the compliment and then the put down, Dot. Fucking it's awful nice to read your fucking words, love. All right? Thanks for the compliment and then bang, fucking put down. Typical fucking female, isn't it, boys? Typical female. Oh, fuck. Oh, sorry, I've missed heaps here. What's going on here? We've got $23 up. What happened there? For the Coffee Milk Fund. GQ. He's a fucking legend. GQ's come out of nowhere. He's hit the fucking home run. Oh, fucking good on you, boy. Thanks very much, GQ. Flash in the cash. Audacity channel. Flash in the cash. I need a sandwich and a BJ here, ladies. Fucking right. Get a sandwich. Get the sandwich going after the BJ. We get a little bit hungry, and we'll just get you to duck into the kitchen and make a quick sandwich. Wouldn't that be great if a woman did that? Wouldn't that be right? Wouldn't that be fucking great if a woman did that? Oh, thank you, Diane, says the person that fucking, oh, it was Linda, actually. It was Linda that gave me that, wasn't it? And asked for the refund, not Diane. No refunds on it. That's it, mate. Try and embarrass him there, Diane. Thanks very much for that, love. Fucking make sure you try and embarrass the fucking one guy, two guys that are supporting me in the room. Make sure you try to fucking embarrass them, love, all right? €10 is good cash, absolutely. €10 in Australia is quite a lot. €10. I look like your uncle. That's cool. I haven't seen my uncle in a long time. I got a nice uncle down in Sydney. He was a really nice bloke to me when I was young. I've got a good uncle down in Sydney somewhere, Dad's brother. Yeah, he's a fucking great bloke. He doesn't talk to no one. He doesn't talk to anyone. He doesn't talk to any of the family at all. He stays right the fuck away from everything. Yeah, I said thank you, GQ. I said that a couple of times, man. I said thank you very much a couple of times. I really did. £10 is a lot of money, man. You could have used that in your own country. That's still £10. That's a lot, man. So I really appreciate that, man. I said thank you. I didn't say good boy, Big Oak. I said thank you. Really, he had a good uncle until he made advances. Yeah. That's no good. Nicest guy too, eh? Anyone watch The Drunken Uncle? No? Was that a karate movie? There's a drunken uncle karate movie that's really good. He's drunk all the time. That's the style of fighting. He's drunken karate, whatever it's called. It's really good. It's really good. My uncle was a true gentleman. That's great, darling. Yeah, so was mine. My uncle was really cool. I had a really good uncle. Yeah, he used to come and pick me up and take me out for the day and take me to the toy shops and shit and go and spend the night at his house and he'd cook me a meal and the next day and that. He was a really good uncle, man. And he was really good at selling things. He was really good at selling things. And he could create displays and create fucking stands and all kinds of stuff. He was good at welding and stuff. So he'd build shit, you know. And it was, I enjoyed Uncle John. His name was Uncle John. He was one of my favourite relatives, Uncle John. I haven't seen him, since I was a kid. He lives in Sydney though. I've checked up on him, and apparently he's happy, and he just doesn't talk to a lot of people. He's not interested in the drama or anyone's just not interested. He must be pretty old now. He'd be fairly old. He's very tall, very tall, and he always dressed very well, ladies and gentlemen. You got no idea it was the era of the gentleman, and it was the era of the hat, and it was the era of the jacket and the tie and the suit, and always nice clothing on and clean shoes, and it was that era, the dapper gentleman, with the suit on. Yeah, that was Uncle John. He'd have all the jewelry too, all the bling. Yeah. Correct. Yeah, dark light. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The only one. Yeah, yeah. What is that? That was fucking strange, eh? I had like this dream the other night. Right? I was in the garage talking to you, bitches, and I turned the fucking stream off, right? I turned the light off and I walk out of the garage and this huge beam of light comes down. This huge beam of fucking light comes down and picks little Dobbie up. And little Dobbie's fucking gone. Little Dobbie's fucking up in the fucking aeroplane. Little Dobbie. Um, uh, yeah, good man, Uncle John, yeah. Um, I don't know about an outcast. I don't know about that. I think we're all outcast to Dad. Um, he just used us for what we were good for, man, and that was it. That's all of us. That's all the kids the same way. He just used us for what he could get out of us, earned money from us, and that's about it. Yeah. I don't even know what that is, Linda, so I'm not going to bother. Is it a lizard being? Charlie gets, commie boy, fucking hell. Dobby the Explorer. uh, I don't know what it was, commie. It was fucking something. I don't know what it was. It was something. I don't know that. But I do get a bit nervy sometimes. Um, I don't know. I didn't see anything. I just fucking heard something. It was really weird. Like, I don't know if you heard what I heard, but yeah, that was pretty weird. Are you the black sheep, Chaz? Um, Black sheep. Um, Black sheep. I don't understand what black sheep is exactly, but like the one that's the outcast kind of thing, right? Um, it was kind of like you were sweet as long as you worked for him. Once you stopped working for him, then you become the black sheep. Is that? Can you understand that? So everything's fine. You can get your stock and everything out as long as you're working for him. But the minute you're not working for him, then you become the outcast. And he phones everywhere and gets all the contacts to not supply you. And It gets all the boys against you and they don't want to work with you. And, like your best friend, if you were friends before and now they can't be friends with you because if they do, then they can't get their stock. They can't buy this or they can't do that. You know what I mean? He's got ties on things, the old man. He's got ties on the stock. He's got ties on the ground. He's got ties on fucking everything. So everywhere you went, and I ended up only being able to work with the English boys. That's how I got tied up with the English boys because that was the only place I could go where I could do my fucking pitching, my spruiking, sit out on a crate and go to work for myself because it was always half of half. Okay, half of half. Okay, so you're on a quarter, basically is what I'm saying to you. So you go out, take 500, you're on half of half is 125. Okay, so out of the 500, you clear 125. So you have to work your fucking ass off to clear, $500-600 for the day, obviously. Right, so you have enough of that, you get sick of that shit, especially if the other person isn't doing anything. You're the one that's doing all the fucking work, okay? You're even going out and picking the stock up. They don't do anything. All they've given you is a nod. Yeah, you can do that, right? As long as you're giving them their earn. And it got to a point where I didn't want to do that anymore, man. My old man had me working for $200 for the week, 6 days, $200 for 6 days work. These days, that's called child labour. Okay, that's called child exploitation. Is illegal. It's totally fucking illegal. And I'm talking work. I'm talking work. I'm talking from 8 o'clock in the morning. You're out there washing cars, fucking unloading this, loading that. I am serious, man. Like you get half an hour for lunch. They sit down and have a couple of sandwiches, and then you're back into it again until fucking dinner time. And that's every day, fucking 6 days a week. When you got home from school, there was no football game. There was no you going and saying hello to your friends. It's you coming home to a list of fucking chores, a list of chores, and you've got to tick them as you go along. You've got to tick them. Okay, so you didn't have time for any of that. I couldn't even do football training. I couldn't even go to football training. Okay, because I had to come back all the time and fucking check in with the old man and to make sure that he was sweet. Right? Because if he's not sweet, fucking, yeah, you've got a big problem. Because he uses a cane, a feather duster, like what we call a feather duster now. And it was made out of cane and you'd wipe your furniture with it. Yeah. Well, he'd turn it around and use the cane part to hit you with it. He'd hold the feather part and you cop the cane part. Okay. And that shit fucking hurts. Because you little fucking soy boys have never been hit with a cane. You little fucking pansy motherfuckers that make all your feeling fucking comments in here have never been hit with a cane, have you? No. Fucking little cunts. Never been fucking hit properly in your life. Your old man's lucky to raise his voice to you. Yeah, well, back in the old day, mate, they just fucking smack you one. That's it. There's no warning or anything like that. You just fucking bang, fucking backhanded, and you fly across the fucking room. Right, so you got to watch what you fucking say. And then if you get into big trouble, the cane comes out and you'll cop the cane across the back of the legs. And you'll wake up in the morning with big fucking welts on your legs. All right, big fucking welts all the way down your legs, big red marks. And that's how you're sent to school. All right, you're sent to school. All right. So back then, you'd get charged for that. You would be charged. There is absolutely no fucking doubt that you would be charged with child abuse if you did that to your kid nowadays. Even just one mark. Forget about fucking both legs. Even just one mark. And that's it. You'll have child fucking services down on your ass so quick. Fucking, you've got no idea. But back then, that's how they did it. Right, that's how they did it back then. So no, man. No, not at all. Black sheep. Only when I left. It got so hard for me, the old man made it so hard for me, boys, to make any fucking living at all, except to go out and get a job at a fucking supermarket, which I was not trained to do. I was a trained salesman. And I know how to fucking, I was on the back of the truck, what we call the semi-trailer. And we'd have 300 or 400 different products in the back of it. And I'm the bloke on the fucking rostrum with a microphone in his hand, and I'm the one doing the auction. All right, I'm the one that's controlling all this fucking shit going on here. That was my job. All right, I didn't get paid extra. I didn't get paid anything. I got paid $200 for the week. That was it. That was my wages. And the old man was driving around in a gold Rolls Royce. He was driving around in a gold Rolls Royce. I swear to God. Diamonds and gold in his teeth. He's still got them, gold and diamonds in his teeth. Where do you think they came from? Fuck. No, I never forgotten those days, man. Never forgotten them. And I had to leave. He caught me smoking a joint in my room. It was like fucking 11 o'clock at night, and I'd gone to bed. And he'd come in to say goodnight. And I'm out in the balcony fucking giving it a puff. It's Sunday night, boys. It's my only night off. Monday's my only day off. So I'm out in the fucking on the balcony, and he's walked out on the balcony. And I swear to God, he had my clothes packed. Had my clothes packed the next day, and was out on the door on the next day. And he threw me out of the house there and then that day. I was 16. I think I was 16. And it's a place called Kemps Creek in Sydney. You can look it up. It's called Kemps Creek. And look how far Kemps Creek is to Liverpool, which is the closest town, Liverpool. And then you got, I think, Blacktown or Bankstown. It's not Bankstown. I think it's Blacktown. That's the area that I was living in. The place is called Kemps Creek in Sydney. And look it up. It's a legit place. Look it up. And it's out of the country. I don't know if it's built up now, but this is years ago. It was out in the country. And so I'm hiking it with a bag all the way down the main road. All the fucking huge walk. You got no idea how long of a walk it was for me. And I was 16 with a bag in my hand and a big thing of change. That's how he said I could move out. I had a big thing of change, a big the one you put we didn't have $2 coins back then, but you put your change in there. It was 20-cent pieces and 50-cent pieces and stuff you put in there. That's how I got money for the taxi and the bus to get into Liverpool. It's a true story, man, true story. 16 years old, yeah, with a bag, walking around Liverpool. Didn't have anywhere to live, nowhere, nothing, no money other than the money that I had on me. And I walked into a supermarket, Coles or Woolworths or something like that. Walked into one of them and asked for a job. Yeah, I got a job that day because I told him, I told him I didn't have anywhere to live, and Dad kicked me out, and I just needed a job, so I've got some kind of security, and yeah, I got a job there the same day. And then one of the staff found out that I didn't have anywhere to live. One of the staff there. And one of the ladies, and said that I live in a 2-bedroom apartment. As long as you share the rent, stay in the living room, fine. So I ended up staying on a camp bed that night, on a camp bed, no blanket, no pillow, just on a camp fucking pull-out fucking thing that you use for camping, the steel trolley thing, steel bed. That's a true story, true, honestly. And that's where I began at 16. Just stayed at the job working in that supermarket. Okay. And I started really missing my spruiking, started really missing my demonstrating and doing my selling. So I went and asked Uncle John for a job. And Uncle John hired me straight away. He hired me straight away. And I was at the front of his shop doing the spruiking at Wynyard Station in Sydney. Geez, that's an old memory. I had a lot of fun at Wynyard Station when I was young. Oh, fuck, I pulled a lot of Sheilas from Wynyard Station. I mean, I had the suit, the tie, everything. I mean, don't get me wrong, full bling and everything, man. I knew how to talk, do the talk. So I went out with plenty of Sheilas from Wynyard Station. Yeah, plenty. I really did. There's a great bar underneath the Wynyard Station. There's a great bar there called the George Adams Bar. I think it is the George Adams Bar or something like that. And it's where all the secretaries used to meet after work. And it's where they used to go and have a drink. All the secretaries. You've got no idea. You'd walk in and the joint is full of secretaries. Fucking full of secretaries. It was fantastic. It was just great. I met some really, really pretty women there. Really, really pretty. That's where I met that big blonde one that I was sitting there talking with. And she was my girlfriend for a while. Yeah. That's where I met her. Right? And it's amazing. You always get, isn't this amazing, boys, that you always get a really ugly girl and her best friend is as just fucking rough as guts. Like fucking, someone's got to take one for the team. You know what I mean? And I don't know why it is, but every fucking time it's the same. Every time that they always hang out with a Sheila that's a lot uglier than them. All right? And it must make them feel better. Must make them feel good, right? To be better than them and they're friends with them and right. Who knows, right? But Yeah, that was a good night. Hollywood George helped me with the friend. A friend, my Hollywood George, he helped me with the friend, and I could pull the blonde. Oh, she was gorgeous. She was really pretty. Oh, fuck, she was nice. Yeah. So he took one for the team. It was fun and good on you, boys. I am from Beijing. Well, good on you, man. I'm glad you're from Beijing. Okay, that's really great of you. It's a nice name you got there. Anyway, make sure you sub and give us a like, Mr. Beijing. Make sure you give it a like and sub, okay? And don't marry a Chinese girl. Don't marry a Chinese girl. They're fucking horrible wives. I don't know. Maybe if you lived in the country, it's different. Maybe if you lived in the country, it's different. They're no good if you bring them over here, mate, or if you take them out of the country. They're really, really not. Were you a slut, Charlie? Fuck, I hope so. I fucking hope so. But no, my mates were worse. My mates were a lot worse than me. Yeah, they were a lot worse. But I wasn't a good boy. No, why? Why would I'm single. Fuck, no way, mate. And the Sheilas back then were a lot more liberal than they are now. They're not as liberal as they are now, but they back then they were very liberal. And the chicks love fucking. There was a lot of things that chicks liked, man. All right, they don't like to admit it, okay? But every girl's fantasy, every girl, whether she wants to admit it or not, is to have a twosome, okay? Every chick's fantasy, whether she wants to admit it or not, is to have a twosome. Now, you can sit there and lie and say, oh, no, I don't, rah, rah. Fucking bullshit. Okay, you don't want to admit it because then you'd be a slut, but you'd fucking love a fucking, right, to be fucking, what is it called, hot dogged, right? One in the mouth and one in the fucking back, just plowing away. And you'll find a lot of Sheilas have that. They have that fantasy. And they don't want to do it with people they know. They don't want to do it with men that they know. But if they had a chance to do it with complete strangers and they were a bit pissed, it's dark, you know what I mean? Okay, so yeah, me and the boys specialised in that. That's what we specialised in making sure that those women were very happy in that way. So no, there was a lot of carving going along. A lot of that. That was the era of it. That was the era of the twosomes, the threesomes, foursomes. We had foursomes once at a spa. That was insane. Plenty of threesomes. Couple of that was insane. I shagged twins once. That was insane. Twins. Fuck. You got no idea. That was incredible. So yeah, but nowadays they don't do that. Nowadays they're good girls, okay, and they don't do that kind of thing. They're all good girls, and yeah, they just don't fuck. They don't fuck, okay. And if they do, they want to wake up in the morning and go, "I didn't do that. You know, I was drunk. I was drunk. I didn't do that." You know. Mm, well, that's it, commie boy. Keep talking your fucking shit, cunt. Fucking hell. Uh, why don't I believe you banged twins? Well, I don't give a fuck what you believe, Darklight. As if I give a flying fucking shit what you believe or not. I really fucking don't care what you believe. I can only tell you about my life. You can believe it or you don't believe it because you live in this fucking shrouded shit, mate, that it would never happen to you. It'd never fucking happen to you, cunt. So therefore it can never happen to anybody else, right? Fucking hell, mate. Yeah, okay, mate, you keep living in that little frame of mind that it'll never happen, right? So it can't happen to anybody else. Fucking, mate, there are Sheilas getting carved every fucking night out there. That's what it's called, being carved. All right? And if you don't think that Sheila's not out there being carved up, you're fucking insane. What fucking world, you know? Fuck, you kidding, right? Absolutely kidding, right? Fucking hell. Of course there are Sheilas getting carved, mate, every fucking weekend. There's getting Sheilas getting carved. What are you talking about? Yeah, I'll give you something else to sniff their garage fucking ghost. You can sniff my fucking hairy ass. Get a bit of ass juice on your fucking head. How's that? That's what you can fucking sniff. Filthy little fucking thing you are. Yeah. Myrtlefoot, you're being very rude tonight, love. You need to settle down, all right? Get that fucking dildo out, love. Get the vibrating one happening. See, all you little soys in here, you've never had it, have you? You've never had any fucking twosons or threesomes, have you? Ah, you fucking soy boy, fucking little cunts. You've never had anything like that, have you? Have you? You've never had anything like it, have you? Ah, suck shit. Suck fucking shit. Okay? You've never had anything like that at all, have you? It wouldn't even be in your dreams, would it? It wouldn't even be in your fucking thoughts, would it? No way. Rah, rah, right? That goes to show your soy boy fucking attitude you've got. Fucking jokes. Just because it would never happen to you, right? I grew up in a different era than what you did, you fucking dumb cunts. Fucking hell. Yeah. No, I happily brag about that. Fucking because I know none of you cunts could ever fucking be able to do it. None of yous. None of yous little soy fucking boys. You wouldn't shit yourself. You'd fucking shit yourself. You really would. You'd have to have the door closed and the lights off and fucking make sure it's all locked and fucking all the rest of it, right? That's how fucking soy boy you are. You couldn't even get undressed in front of your own fucking mate to fuck a Sheila, can you? Nah, can ya? You can't, can ya? Ah, fucking, you're not men. You're fucking boys. You little boys. That's all you are fucking children. And you want to tell me what I haven't done. Fuck. Just because it had never happened to you, right? It had never happened to you, right? That's it, right? What a joke. Seriously. And it never will happen to you because you've already told yourself it won't happen to you, right? Fucking, but it's happened to me more than once, fucking more than twice, more than 3 times. So, yeah. So cop that shit, you fucking losers. You fucking losers. Fucking soy boy little cunts. You never fucking be able to do it. Uh, mhm, mhm, mhm. That's it, boys. I'll leave you in your own little fucking steam for a few minutes. Let you fucking stew about fucking that and have a little spiel about fucking that, eh? Have a little fucking little soy boys. You would never be able to do it. You'd fucking shit yourselves. Fucking hell. I swear to God, we went through an entire era in Melbourne here. We went through an entire era. Yeah, I don't know. You'd have to be my age, I suppose, and be growing up in Melbourne and experience the same thing in that. But I don't know if it was the same everywhere or whatever. But there was a time in the 80s when everything was a lot different than now. It really was. The 80s were a lot different than now. An entirely different ballpark. Women were not the same as they are now. They're totally opposite. They were the more, they wanted to be out and about. They wanted to experience things. Yeah. Now that's a totally different ball game. I don't know what it's like now out and about. I don't know what it's like out there now. I really, really don't. This was back in my time, when I was out partying in the nightclubs in South Yarra. I'm only telling you the truth. I'm awful sorry you can't swallow it. But it's just the truth. Yeah. I knew you'd get upset if I told you all about it because your generation just don't, you've never had that and it never come into it, right? It never come into it, all right? Because the women have all the, but now back then they weren't the same. They're not this. It was a different generation back then, man. Totally different generation. That was my generation. You know, Sheilas weren't shy back then. Sheilas weren't shy. Sheilas put it on you. Like seriously, they put it on you. You didn't have to do it. They put it on you. You know what I mean? As long as your story was good, and as long as you held to your story and you held to your bullshit, then you were fine. Yeah. And you had somewhere nice to go. You can't go back to mum and dad's. You got to have your own place. You got to have your own fucking apartment or house. I had my own apartment. I was living in South Yarra, 2-bedroom apartment, fully fucking furnished. You can't, right? Get fucked, okay? So when you come back to my joint, it's spank, man. This is South Yarra apartment, fully, already done, cleaned for me and everything. The cleaner come in once a week and cleaned it and everything. So no, man, it's a whole different ball game. A whole different ball game. They walk into the apartment. You got the big fucking view out on South Yarra there. The fucking on the park. I got the view of the park. Little view of the park happening there, boys. Open the vines up, right? A little view of the park going on. Turn a little bit of the TV going on here. Get out a little fucking girl has a little drink or whatever. No, they were good times. They were good times, boys. Really, really good times. And I was hanging around with the English boys. And I know you don't understand what that means. I understand you don't understand what that means. But if you were English and you said I'm hanging around with the English boys, like Tower, he would understand what it means by hanging out with the English boys, because they're a whole different ball game. They're a whole different ball game. They are not your fucking Australian fucking, all shy fucking motherfucking soy motherfuckers that you are. They're not. They're fucking not shy at all. They are full steam ahead, especially the chicks on the podium, the ones that are doing the dancing on the podium. That's Danny and Troy's specialty, are those particular chicks. You can have any of the chicks on the bottom, but their particular speciality is getting them off the podium and getting them to the table. Okay? That's their speciality. And so Danny used to have a whole fairy tale, boys, a whole fairy tale. You got no idea. It would be laid down so thick that it would just be youth actually believed it. You actually believed what he was saying yourself. You were convinced. You were convinced yourself. Fucking hell. Like you were convinced. You had nothing to do with it. He's just laying the bullshit down to her. But it's so convincing that you're actually convinced. You're actually convinced. So it was fun. We just had a lot of fun. And, you bitches got fucking lied to. You got fucking done exactly what you deserve. That's what you're out to do. You can't tell me you're not out on a Saturday night at 3 o'clock in the morning getting pissed as a fart and you don't want dick. I fucking don't even try to fucking fool me. Who are you fucking trying to fool? You're out at 3 or 4 in the morning, pissed as a fart with your girlfriends, and you don't want dick. Yeah, fucking bullshit. Bullshit. You just haven't met the right bloke that's given you the right fairy tale. That's all it is. You've met fucking soy little fucking geeky cunts all night. Whereas other boys are fucking, the boys come along. Yeah. You don't do any dancing, do you, love? Are you any good at dancing? And the girl does, what do you want? Fucking, we need this dance. So she does a little dance. Are you any good at singing, darling? We do need a backup singer. So perhaps if we can't use you on the dancing, we'll be able to use you on the singing. So the next thing you know, she's doing a singing trial. And this is in the middle of a fucking pub. This is in the middle of a nightclub. You've just pulled the chick off the podium. And she's doing an interview for to be a backup singer in a band. Because we've just come down from Sydney and we're going to play the band here. Now, this is rah-la-la-la-la. Everyone's got their part, right? He's the lead singer. he's the guitarist. He's the drummer. This is the road manager. This is the fucking backup singer. You got no idea the tales that would be told. The tales that would be told. So, basically, by the end of the night, they think they're fucking a rock star. At the end of the night, they think they're actually fucking a rock star. That's basically it. That's basically it. Okay? Yeah. At the end of the day, they think they're fucking a rock star. And it's just amazing what they'll do to be a backup singer or a fucking dancer. And we're going back to Adelaide and we're doing a tour in Queensland. And then we've got to go over to England. We're doing a tour over, fully booked, completely booked out. So do you have a passport? Because we do need people travelling with us. You've got no idea. I was very good at that kind of thing. Me and Danny, very good at that kind of thing. Got the shoots and tie, fully dressed. Middle of the nightclub, all the stars, fucking got the beer going. I used to drink a lot of beer back then. I used to love me beers. Carlton beer, Crown Lager. I was into Crown Lager. Yeah. Or Heineken. I moved on to Heineken's. I really liked Heineken. Yeah. Moved on to Heineken. So you're sitting there with a bottle of Heineken. You're not drinking this fucking shit that they're drinking. You're not sitting around. You're not walking around with a fucking thing of a glass of beer. You're walking around with a bottle of beer. Okay, and it makes back then that was a different level again. Okay, because you're not the same as these fucking idiots here with getting pissed leaning against a wall with a glass of beer in their hand. All right, you're in there fucking bullshitting and talking around, having a fucking rah rah, and you've got a bottle of Heineken you're just having a little swig out of. Right. So no, things were different back then, boys. But if you think I'm fucking lying, then you're fucking right. You're not listening. Okay, you're not listening. Oh, and to be honest, I don't really care. I can only share you my life, tell you what I've done. It's up to you whether you believe it or not. My fucking arm. All I can do is tell you what I did. I don't want to be on any roids, mate, or anything like that. I don't take anything like that. You can't even get a lay from your wife. Yeah, fucking dark light. Be a little smart ass. That's your wife, mate. That's who you marry. The bitches have all the fucking control. That's got nothing to do with me being 26 years old and in a fucking nightclub, is it? Fucking nothing. What a fucking dumbass fucking comment. Like, seriously, that's a whole different world. It's like a whole different world apart. 25 years old compared to being 51 years old and fucking married and with a miserable fucking wife that fucking can't do shit for you. Doesn't do shit for you. Big fucking difference, mate. And I'll tell you another big difference too, man. Pisses me fucking off. Is in that generation, those women, they used to wake up and make you a fucking breakfast, mate. You understand? They would wake up and make fucking coffee. They would wake up and make you a fucking scrambled eggs on fucking toast. And it wasn't a big deal. It wasn't a big deal for them, mate, to do. You didn't have to beg for them to do it. All right? And then they did the dishes and cleaned up before they fucking left. They did the vacuuming before they left. You didn't have to ask. They just fucking did it. They were women. You know? Not fucking like now. They're not like now, mate. Like fucking, you know, every single one of those women, mate, woke up in the morning and made fucking breakfast. You know, it wasn't a big deal. They don't ignore you. They don't fucking look at you like you're a cunt. You know? Not one of them. Not fucking one. You know, and Danny and Troy and Jason, mate, they were fucking pirates. You got no idea. I was a nice guy. I just wanted to get a nice one. But they were plowing through them. They were plowing through with these Sheilas, mate. You got no idea. Fucking every night they were out. Every second night they were out. And every second night they're pulling Sheilas. I mean, I've never met a bloke like Jason. I've never met anyone like him since, man, ever, as a male. Talk about alpha male. I mean, talk about alpha male. You got no idea how much of an alpha male these two cunts were, especially Jason. We went to a nightclub once, and I swear to you, I can honestly tell you that I would presume that at least 70% of the women in here he's already fucked. And it was disgusting. It actually got to a point where he'd have nicknames for him as you're walking around, and the Sheila would walk past for you, and he'd go, yeah, smelly. Fuck, what are you talking about? She's fucking smelly, Charlie, when you get her home. What do you mean she's smelly? We're fucking underarms, mate. She's fucking stinks. I said, why? He said, because she's been dancing all night. He said, you've fucking been dancing all night. You peel that fucking dress off, mate. She fucking stinks. He said, I had to throw her in the shower before I fucked her. This is a fucking beautiful blonde thing that's like really pretty girl. He said, no, fucking, she's a stinky. And then another one walks by, says, dark-haired fucking thing, right? He says, no, I call her, what do you call her, though? The slurper or something. I'm trying to remember the exact name. I think it was the slurper, right? Because she slurps. I said, what the fuck does that mean? Well, she swallows the load, Charlie. I said, you've got to be kidding me. No, swallows the load. I said, fucking fantastic. So everywhere we went, he had nicknames for these Sheilas that he'd fucked, Jason. And it got to a point where there was no, he'd shagged majority of what's there. He'd shagged it. So he was terrible, Jason. But a very good wingman. Guys, a really good wingman. I mean, fucking superb wingman. I mean, seriously, you can't get any fucking better than a wingman than these three blokes. They really were good wingmen. They would educate you. And because I was shy, like these were extrovert, whatever it's called, and I was the introvert one, so they bring me out of that. They bring me out of that shell, and because you can't hang around with these blokes and sit there and, you've got to be in it, right? You've got to be part of it, right? I mean, there's nothing like being part of it. You suddenly become the fucking lead singer, and he's the band manager, and this one's that. Well, I don't know anything about that. I had a huge laugh. I just couldn't stop laughing all the time with them. I ended up moving in with Danny. I stayed with Danny for a while. He was so funny. It was just every single day I just had a really good time with him. He was just incredible humour, incredibly funny, and would pull Sheilas like I've never just everywhere we went. He was just pulling Sheilas all the time. That was his thing, is pulling Sheilas, saying hello. How are you, love? Have you had a good day? That's all he'd say. Hello, love. How are you? Have you had a good day? And then if the Sheila started talking, be into him. How was your day? Like, come up with a really good conversation, try and get a phone number out of him. He was really good at it. He was really, really good at it. That's all I can say. you know, and because he's done so many high Hawaiias, you know what I mean. You get confidence. He gets confidence, right? You build, you know, and so he had no problem talking to the really really pretty women, like no problem. Yeah, none, none. So it was good to hang around with him. It really was. So yeah, all things are possible, boys. All things are possible, especially if you're hanging out with other blokes that are already they're already inclined to do that. They're already doing it, kind of thing. Yeah, they're not shy. They've already got it pre-planned in their head of what they want to do. You see, and I mean most blokes these days, mate, like, won't even fucking get undressed with another bloke in the room. They fucking shit themselves because of the gay. That's right. Because fucking nowadays all the cunts are gay, and if you fucking did that with a bloke nowadays, you'd be worried about the bloke's going to be fucking you because they're fucking gay. That's right. Back in my day, we weren't gay. None of us were fucking gay. We were men fucking looking for that pussy. Okay? You are fucking half gay. All you fucking blokes out there are fucking half puff. And fucking you'll go either way. Either way, you'll go. Male or female. Yeah, we didn't have that. That didn't exist. We did not have anything like that when it was my day. It just didn't exist. Right? And yeah, you're all embarrassed about it, rah rah. You wouldn't do what I do. Um, do you remember Engelbert Humperdinck? Fuck, I'm not that old. Um, I wouldn't go to that, Anthony. What a waste of fucking time, mate. Did you see half those chicks on there? Fuck, man, they have been absolutely ploughed. I mean, talk about fucking, they've been absolutely ploughed. All of those chicks on there were huge. To me, fucking no chance. And that guy was chasing that redhead around, right? The redhead. And then she sits down at the table, this massive fucking ass, just massive woman. Like she has been on the fucking carousel for the last 20 years. And how old is she now? 30 fucking over 38 or some bullshit. And she wants this bloke to marry her. And then that other blonde one, the other fucking blonde one that shagged the husband that she came with and then ends up leaving with Dan. So she's going to fuck him also. I mean, fucking hell, man. There's no chance he's going to marry her. He's not going to write a check on that. He just wants to fuck her because she's got those really dirty fucking lips and dirty fucking eyes, and he's just picturing fucking slamming her. All right. The one I liked was that little Asian chick fucking that was hoeing into the bloke, the Australian bloke. What a fucking fake ass fucking place it is. What a fake ass fucking program. And then you find out that they're all actors, man. They're all actors. All of them. They're all actors. All right? Fucking what a joke. The whole thing's fake. The whole thing. Whole thing is fake. But it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny to see the treacherous little fucking hoes, mate. You know, I don't like this husband. I'm going to go with that husband. I'm going to swap husbands. Like, fucking hell. We're just going to swap husbands. Trying to read some of your bullshit. Hey, hit that like button, please, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't mind. If you're not sub. I can imagine Charlie hanging out in the toilets doing lines and giving coke. No, I don't do that shit, man. Yeah, Anthony, you're a fucking sick cunt, man. All right. We didn't have that. See, that's how gay you are, motherfucker. That's how gay you are. Right? You fucking, that's what you think of, right? You're a fucking mate. How gay are you? I can imagine. You're imagining, are you, mate? Charlie hanging out in the toilet doing lines and giving coke to young men in exchange for blowjobs. No, Anthony, that's what you would be doing. That is what you are presuming that I would be doing because you've already got it in your head. You've already got it in your head. You're the one picturing it, mate, not fucking me. How fucking gay are you? We didn't have that shit in our time. I just got done telling you that. That's all in your time. All the gay shit's in your time, cunt, not fucking me. Fucking hell. Because I wanted to, Dark Light. I dress any way I fucking want to, Dark Knight. Don't ask me why I got dressed like this in China. Right? Who the fuck cares how I dressed in China, you dumb cunt? Who the fuck are you to ask me how the fuck you dress? Go fuck yourself. How's that? Go fuck yourself, mate. Don't ask me why I dress like this. Who the fuck are you? I'm 51 years old. I'll dress what the fuck I want to dress in. Go fuck yourself. Fucking ask me why I'm dressed. Who the fuck are you? Go kiss my fucking ass, you cunt. How's that? Fucking hell, you fucking just fucking. I'm going for fucking 420. Fuck yous. Jesus, man. Pissed like a fucking horse. God damn. Oh, unbelievable. Pissed like a fucking horse. Oh, that was fantastic. I hope you got to fucking hear all that. I like it. I like it fucking on my arm. Fucking hell. You cleaned your whole house today, cooked dinner. Zero shit. What's that mean? Wait, women don't do that anymore. Well, how old are you, Dot? And that'll tell you why you do it. Does MGTOW mean going celibate, Diane? Yeah. Basically, that's what I'm pissed off about the whole thing. About being MGTOW, men go their own way. You end up being celibate, you know. But then again, you can always go out and pick them up at the fucking, and you know, you fuck them, take them home and fuck them, and get rid of them the next day, pump and dump. I'm telling you, you'll only do that a few times. All right, boys. You may think that's great, but I'm telling you, you'll only do it if you've got any respect for yourself. You'll only do it a few times. All right, you know what I mean. You'll get sick. You'll wake up one day when you're there. You'll wake up one day and realise that you fucked her. You might have fucked her last week, but that bloke fucked her the week before, and this week this bloke's talking to her. So you kind of like feel a bit sick within yourself. Okay, you really do. You feel a bit, you know, yeah, it's fucking not worth. Yeah, you might as well just keep it to yourself, mate. Not fucking be interested in anything like that, dealing with that, because it's not good for you. It's not good for your soul as men to fucking have that non-stop fucking, you know, because that's what they like nowadays. These women, all right. And it pisses me off because you want to talk to them, right, and say hello to them, and the first thing they say to you, I mean, every man can tell you this. Okay, I'm trying to scroll down. Sorry, boys, I missed a lot. But the first thing they ask you is what job do you have. The second thing is where do you live, and the third thing is what car do you drive, and that's the three questions they always hit you with. And by the time you've answered those three, they've already got it in their head whether that pussy's worth what you've got. Okay, the resources that you've got. So makes it a lot harder. Power's plugged in. Yep, and turned on. Yep. So why did we get that message for? Okay, I better work out what that is. Hey, we've been 4 hours, ladies and gentlemen. You know, it's a long time. I might go to bed because I've got to do all this again in the morning. Okay, so I've got to get up early and do Echo and get her breakfast and get her to school and then come back and do the masks. So I better go and get some sleep because I'm really wrecked in the morning. These all-nighters take it out of me the next day as an old bloke. And I got a lot of work to do to try and get some paper for the week. Anyway, I want you to stay happy, healthy, and well. I appreciate your fucking time. I thank you for joining me in my chat tonight, having a bit of a bullshit. I hope it hasn't been too bad. I hope you haven't been haven't said too many things to offend you. These little snowflakes and fairies that fucking come visiting. If you haven't sub, give us a like if you can, if you're not miserable fucking bastards you are. Try not to thumb down my video before you go. Fuck, especially you, Cobby boy, you miserable fucking turd. You fucking always thumb down everything, you bastard. So try and give it a thumbs up if you can, mate, for just for good old fucking old time's sake, as you just read, okay? Anyway, I wanted you all to stay happy, healthy, and well, and I hope you got someone in your life that fucking loves you. I really do, boys and girls. I hope you got someone in your life that loves you, gives you a kiss and a cuddle, and tells you they fucking love you. All right, because it is nice to hear that from another person that you do care about. And you know, if you're sitting there all alone like I am, well, you know, welcome to the life. Okay, it's not a fun life. Okay, but anyway, I'm going to go back and I'm going to go to bed. Yeah, I've got to get up pretty early for Echo, 7 o'clock for Echo. She's up, has her breakfast, and then she goes to school. So I always enjoy spending some time with her in the morning. Anyway, boys, thank you for joining me. Okay, if you want to support my channel, you know, Artist World, fucking, what is it, 3102 at PayPal, Artist World. Anyway, I don't give a fuck either way. Either way. Thank you for the monetization on the channel, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate that. I've got that back. Seems like I've got it back in the last video. So I appreciate that. And I just want to say thank you also to the people that got me back online. I always do say thank you for that. And thank you for your support, coming and visiting me, coming and spending some time with me. As again, stay happy, healthy, and well. And we'll catch you again tomorrow, you know, in the afternoon, most likely tomorrow morning. I've got a shitload of work to do. I've got to paint this horicky straight away, get the hair done. So take it easy, boys and girls, until I see you again. All right, give us a thumbs up and sub to the channel if you're not subbed, and take care. All right, always take care. And if you're with someone, man, give them a big kiss and cuddle from me, and give them a little lick of the biscuit, mate. Get that biscuit fucking out and give it a good fucking lick, mate. I want it full fucking open, the shaving, cream, the whole lot going on, and let me know all about it tomorrow, how wonderful it was for you. Because it was wonderful for me the last time I had that going. I get all the soap out, I get the thing that makes the bubble, whatever it is, right? Get in there, get the scissors going, get the fucking shaver going, get that perfect line happening, all that kind of thing. Yeah, I love all. Anyway, you take care, boys and girls. We'll see you next time. We're only joking around. We're only having a laugh here, okay? God bless and love yous all. And thanks very much for turning